Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Maia Chess Open 2026. We are in round 7, and we are going to be following Pietro and our good friend Tushar. Let me pull open their games. Let's get started. They are just getting underway. Hey, what's going on, guys? Oops, sorry if you guys heard that double audio. All right, let's get this open for you guys to see. All right, let's open Tushar's game here real quick. How are we doing on this fine day today? Are we locked in to see some good chess? All right, let me get this up here for you guys. All right, there we go. That should be one of the games coming up. 1 second, still got to load. This is not pre-recorded, guys. This is live right now as we are speaking. Hopefully this works. Bursa's high for those of you who know Russian School of Chess. Let me reload that page real quick. Hopefully that works. You guys hear everything all right? How's it going? All right, we are gonna do it this way. Here, if I remove this, let me make sure that you guys can see. We are gonna go this way. Display. All right, there we go. Now we got the game. On the live screen. Let's go. All right, this is one game, and then we are going to have to get the other game as well. Here, let me make this a little bit bigger, actually. All right, so as you guys can see, we already have a bong cloud in literally the first game, which is pretty crazy, by Tushar. But he has been playing this in every single round for those of you who have been following. So that is super hype. And then we are also going to be following Pietro today. So we are going to get his game up in just 1 second. What's the king doing on F7? Yo, that's what we call the bong cloud. That's why he's getting that up. All right, let me also include some of these other links here. 1 second. All right, so that live board will update. I got to make sure that that syncs up with the live board, though. But this is the live position currently that we are in. Tushar is thinking. And then let me make sure we get the other one in too, because we got 2 streamers that we are following today. So I apologize. Got to make sure this setup is clean. And then yeah, we are gonna follow the other game. So he played D6. Which is pretty solid, pretty solid. Yo, we'll do it this way. I think this is even better. Oh, actually, no. Then the board's going to be cut off a little bit. All right, yeah, we're just going to do it this way. Yeah, if he wins the last 3 rounds, yeah, Tushi can still definitely win the tournament. My good friend Bear is doing great. All right, I'm trying to get this second game up for you guys real quick. All right, let me find this second link. Copy. There we go. There is a 15-minute delay on this game, which is why it's making it a little bit tough for me to get this up here, but we are getting there. We are getting there. That is the live game of Tushar that you guys are seeing right there, that board. And yes, he is playing the Bong Cloud, the GOAT. All right, guys, here is Pietro. So yeah, let me make this the right size here real quick. All right, there we go. And yeah, we will definitely catch back up on the games. And I will update you guys as to what has already happened. Don't even worry. We were having some technical difficulties here when I was starting it up. My computer was not being friendly to me. I could tell you guys that much. But we are just going to roll with the punches. We are going to have some fun today, guys. Don't even worry. We're just getting started. And we're going to be live for probably like 3 hours. So these games are probably going to be pretty long. So don't even worry about it. We are, yeah, we're going to have some fun today, boys. We are going to have some fun today. All right, so that is chill. That is awesome. All right, now let's see if we can get what are we looking for? What are we looking for? We are looking for the other game. So the other Maia International game. All right, so let's just do this. All right, Tushar's game. Yeah, so far, Tushar is making this very interesting, right? He has a pawn on d6, pawn on e6, pawn on f6, pawn on g6, and yeah, he's definitely giving his opponent the advantage to start, but he's gonna come back and probably hit his opponent with some sucker punches of his own. So yeah, let's get Pietro's game up here too. I like Pietro's position a little more personally, but you know, it all depends. All depends, you know, on what you like. All right, there we go. Now we have Pietro's game. All right, now we have everything we need, so you guys can see all the live boards and stuff like that. Let me leave this up here, actually, so that you guys can see the time and everything. And the evaluation. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's make this a little bigger. There we go. All right, let me know, guys. Can you guys see all like the live boards and stuff? There's a bunch of stuff. Somebody just said, please add the clocks. There you go. I just added for the Pietro game. I will add it for this game too. All right, there we go. Just put my webcam down here so that you guys can get a bigger view of the boards. That sounds a little better. Make this a little smaller. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Now we got the two positions. We are chilling. These are not the same size, though. Huh. All right, close enough. There we go. All right, let's go. Oh, turn Tushi's board? Yeah, that's smart. Yeah, I'm going to do that. All right, let me flip this. There you go. All right, so as you guys can see, oh, they're both actually playing with black. So let me flip the other one too. All right, so the boys are playing both with the black pieces. And we have two pretty standard openings here. The Bong Cloud, obviously. As you can see on the left side, Tushar is known for experimenting with the most fun and interesting openings in the game of chess. And Pietro also has a very solid position coming from a Sicilian. And I think this position is pretty interesting as well. Both of their opponents have a little bit more space. But the thing that I do like here is, especially in Pietro's position, I'm pretty sure he's still in prep because he is still up on the clock. He's only spent around 5 seconds now. You can see he seems like he's pretty chilling in his chair. And then, yeah, let me fix. Here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to fix the Tushi one because what happened is these games, the live boards have a 15-minute delay. And so when they send me the videos live, I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys. It's live. So I got to make sure that it's back 15 minutes. So the one in the bottom left that you guys can see, as you can see, his opponent's just there. That's like the start of that live. So let me fix that real quick. Let me fix that for you guys. Yeah, because I just did that as a browser. All right, so let's just hide that. And then let's go and add it like this. So yeah, let's go here. And then let's add it like this. Okay. All right. There we go. We're figuring things out. Oh wait, I'm hoping that didn't screw up the Pietro one. I don't think it did, but let's see. All right. Appreciate your efforts. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. This is my first time commentating on multiple people at once. So I've never done that before, so it's a little bit tricky for sure, guys. I can't lie. When it's one person, it's easy because you just put the live board and everything. But here, if you guys have ever used OBS, you gotta like use a bunch of different tabs and everything. It's very tough. All right, it's all right. We're figuring it out. Don't worry, guys. I will update you guys on everything that happens in the game. So we got a bunch of time to catch up. Don't worry. All right. So here is this. This is the live position, I'm assuming. No, this might even be a bit in front. So let me go and fix that. Where is that one? Here. All right, this is the live position. There we go. All right, we got that fixed. We got that fixed. And now, for some reason, though, the Pietro game is gone. Where did the Pietro game go? Boys, what's going on here? All right, let's fix that. Pietro's playing as well. They're both playing in this tournament. Let's see what on earth happened to this one. All right, it's back. There we go. Okay, we're good. Everybody, take a deep breath. Let's go. We got it. All right, hello chat. Hello everyone. We got over 100 people watching across the 5 channels. Super hype. We're live on YouTube and Twitch for Tushar and for Pietro, and also on my Twitch. So shout out to everybody who is watching. We are on round 7 of the Maia Chess Open 2026. I believe Tushar is 4.5 out of 6. Pietro is also doing pretty great. And I hope that you guys are having a great day. We are going to have some fun commentating some chess. Let's go back in Tushar's game. Let's review what's happened here. So basically, the game started d4, and he decided to play f6 because after his opponent took the center, he played king f7. This is known as the Bong Cloud. And for those of you who are not familiar with the Bong Cloud, basically that is when very strong players, such as Hikaru, try to just troll their opponent. And basically what Tushar is saying is that he is also going to troll his opponent because we're here to have fun. And we're here to, you know, show our dominance against our opponents by playing the Bong Cloud. So his opponent played knight f3. He played e6. And basically when you play the Bong Cloud, right, when your king's here, you kind of have to try and fortify your defenses. So you'll see in the next couple of moves, basically Tushar's idea is to get all these pawns in front of the king. Because remember, the king is usually castled over here, and the pawns are in front of it. So since the king is up a little bit, now we're going to create this pawn wall so that no knight checks are going to be working. Any pawn push is going to be easily stopped by our wall of pawns. So I hope that makes sense. But the live position right now that we have on the board is his opponent just castled, and Tushar is thinking, if I was his opponent, I would have prepared for this before the game, because in his last couple games, he has played this. So his opponent probably should have been expecting this. Now, let's move over to Pietro's game. Pietro's opponent just actually took the pawn on d6. So he is actually up a pawn right now. But let's see what is going on here. All right, so where is this game? Right here. All right, so let's go back. His opponent played e4, c5, the Sicilian defense. Knight f3, knight c6. So this is a very interesting variation of the Sicilian where you play e5. This is called the Sveshnikov. And basically, his opponent gets knight b5, trying to go in knight d6. Oh, the mouse is moving on every screen. No, why is my mouse moving on every screen? All right, guys, sorry about my mouse moving on every screen. Wait, does it show the arrows on every screen? No. All right, guys, you're going to have to excuse my mouse on every screen. I don't know why it's doing that, but that's a good call out. All right, and so after pawn to d6, this is very standard. Knight to c3, his opponent is threatening to go knight d5 and knight to, not b7, knight to c7. And so that's why you have to play a6, get rid of those knights. And then the idea is you are going to play b5 at some point and b4. So knight f6, this is all very mainline theory. Bishop e7 in order to get rid of that pin. Knight to c4, putting some pressure on this d6 pawn with the queen and the knight. And then castles, bishop takes f6, queen takes d6. It might look like, hey, white is just up a pawn. But this actually looks like theory. It's the Kalashnikov. Yeah. The Sveshnikov, Kalashnikov are very similar. I believe, yeah, you are right. This does look like the Kalashnikov variation. And so after Pietro makes his next move, we will be able to see what his whole idea was here. But the computer is not really hating on this. It's still plus 0.5. So I'm assuming that it is not that bad right now. Of course, I do not play the Sicilian personally. For those of you who have ever watched my channel, you guys know that I play the Caro-Kann. Ah, yeah, it's over there. I gotta turn off my mouse pointer. All right, I'll figure out how to do that in a second. Can I swear? No, 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 no. No swearing. Family friendly, guys. Family friendly, guys. Is your name Alexi? Yes, my name is Alexi. I go by Tempo Lion. If you guys have ever seen any of my videos, I do a bunch of like beat the trash talker stuff. You guys might have seen my shorts or Russian School of Chess. We do a bunch of that. Just here to have some fun. You know, now we're commentating some chess. Tushar has just played Bishop H6. What an interesting move. So Bishop H6 is an interesting one for sure. Because now he's trying to trade off the dark squared bishop and trying to figure out how to develop his knight. So I actually don't really love this move because if bishop takes h6, knight takes h6, where's that knight going? Because the king on f7, maybe his idea is to play king g7 and then his knight can hide on f7. That actually seems like a pretty decent idea. Yeah, my USCF rating is around like 2150. Yeah, so I do play a decent bit of chess. Have been playing a decent bit of chess in my days. I love your videos. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. What is your opinion on Fabiano Caruana? One of the strongest chess players in the world. What can I say? He should have low-key. This was his candidates to win. I can't lie, though. He kind of sold this candidates. I mean, obviously, like, it's super tough. Like, the competition, you know, I'm not out there playing in the candidates. But, yeah, I have a lot of... I was definitely a fan of Fabiano for a long time. But... yeah, the youngsters are now taking over the chess world, dude. Sindarov's a beast, bro. How old are you? 20 years old. I'm in college right now. So yeah. Still chilling. I got school starting pretty soon. I live in the US for those of you who do not know. But this tournament is not going on in the US. This is overseas. So their time zone right now is very, very different from my time zone. It is the morning right now where I'm at. And I actually thought the round was starting at a different time because there was a couple different things posted. But yeah, so we had an earlier start than I thought today. But yeah, we're just rolling with the punches, guys. Beat the Trash Talker is funny. How did you come up with that idea? Honestly, like, I play a lot of other sports, as you guys can see, you know, cheeky little Messi jersey. I used to play soccer. I used to play ice hockey. I used to play volleyball. And like, I feel like trash talking to make the stuff a little bit, to make the sports a little bit more fun is, you know, something that's present in every sport. Like whether you're playing like pickup basketball or any sport with your friends, you're kind of just like trash talking a little bit of banter to make it a little bit more fun. And I feel like chess just doesn't have that, right? Because, you know, I mean, as you can see, like on the screen, like the guys are completely silent. And obviously in like professional chess tournaments, it makes sense. But like in terms of content, like in casual chess games, I think like there should be a little bit more trash talk, make it a little bit more fun, you know? Oh, sorry. It's football, not soccer. You're right. In the US, they call it soccer, but I do agree with you. So yeah, just decided to try and bring that, you know, bring a little bit of creativity into it. I never say anything like, you know, super offensive. I always try and be, you know, witty with the jokes, but, you know, always want to be like kind and a good person at the end of the day. You know, you never want to like, when you're trash talking, you don't want to like actually say stuff that's like super offensive to them as a person, you know? Like if I'm saying something about your chess skills, like, oh, roses are red, violets are blue, you're bad at chess, I'm gonna crush you. Like, notice how I didn't say anything bad about like their character or anything like that. You know what I mean? So I always try and be respectful with the trash talk too. Obviously, I'm still trying to be funny, but yeah, we are trying to keep it entertaining. But yeah, you never want to like cross that line and be like actually like, you know, just a bad person, you know? So there's a very big distinction. Are you NM? Going for it. Very close to NM. I wish I played more tournaments. I haven't played in like 6 months, but I just played a tournament and then I have a tournament next weekend. So we are locked in on that chess grind. Have you beaten Tushar? Yeah, me and Tushar actually had a match, yo. We played 2 games. I'm not gonna spoil what happened, but very, very close match. We played 2 games that are uploaded on his YouTube channel, like probably like 4 or 5 months ago. You guys might recognize me. But yeah. Come a long way since then. We definitely been having fun, but all right. Let's see what other moves are these guys considering here? I mean, his opponent, if I was his opponent, bro, for Tushar, I would try and break open the position with something like e5. Because what you want to do when the king is in the center, and I would argue the king on f7 is still in the center, you always want to try and break open the position and try and create some weaknesses. If you play e5, now the g5 square becomes really weak if for example, he pushes f5 or something like that. Blair says hi. Of course, my good friend Blair always says hi. He told me to wish both of these guys the best of luck in these games. But yeah, obviously, we're going to be rooting for our boys here. Pietro is the higher rated player. He's playing against a Portuguese guy named Fabio. Very interesting. And then Tushar is playing. He's also the favorite against an Italian, Emiliano Galelli. 1800 FIDE. Very interesting. I know Pietro's opponent IRL. He's a friend of mine. Very cool. So I guess you're probably rooting against Pietro today. Nah, we're gonna see. These should be some fun games. We're just getting started, guys. Literally less than 10 minutes off the clock for each of these games. Super, super interesting. As you guys can see, Tushar's not at the board right now, so he is locked in, bro. He's walking around, taking a sip of water. You know, he's playing the bong cloud. He's having fun. Like, we love that. Pietro, on the other hand, he's locked in. He's locked in. This is some prime Sicilian theory right here. And he is trying to figure out what to do. He is down a pawn. I don't really love giving up a pawn in the opening unless you have like obvious compensation. And I don't really see any obvious compensation, but we will see where that gets to us. Teach us some endgames, Russian School of Chess style. I'm hoping these games get to the endgame because then I could definitely share a bunch of knowledge with you guys in the endgames. But yeah, I don't want to click off these streams because I don't want to lose any of these live boards, bro. We worked so hard to get all these live boards in one place. Yo, we got so many moving pieces here, but we're here, boys. We are here. We are locked in. And yeah. Let's see how these games go. Like the stream for free ELO. For free ELO. Yeah, Nightbot knows what's up, bro. Nightbot knows. Alright, I gotta get rid of this cursor, bro. All right, we got a bunch of people tuned in. Do I play international chess tournaments? Bro, I don't think I've ever played an international chess tournament. I think every chess tournament I've played has been in the US. I do want to play international chess tournaments, though. Don't get me wrong. Like, my FIDE is, like, relatively low, I feel like, because I don't play, like, many FIDE tournaments. I mean, I do, kinda, but, like, not as much as a lot of these other guys, for sure. Just set your own pieces up here at the screen. I feel like that's even harder, bro, because there's still two boards. So I gotta switch between each one. So I don't want to do that. I think we got a good setup here right now. H4 is honestly, I like this move from his opponent. Tushar's opponent played h4, and the reason he's doing this is he wants to play h5. He wants to try and break open this position and try and make it, you know, his game to attack. All right, let me check this real quick. All right, boys, I'm trying to find where I can disable my mouse. All right, let me just search it up real quick. That might be a little bit quicker. Who are you? My name is Tempo Lion. I probably should have put it somewhere here, but it is what it is. For those of you who know me, hello. For those of you who just met me, nice to meet you. But yeah, we are commentating on these two games right here. They're just getting underway, and one of them is a Bong Cloud. Tushar, having the most fun of his life right now. And I love it, dude. I'm all for it. I love that he's playing the Bong Cloud in every game. This is going to make a great YouTube video for sure. And I love it. I'm all for it. And Pietro is in some deep Sicilian theory right now. But I don't know if he remembers the move, bro. He just lost a pawn, but he's thinking. This is making me concerned, bro. He was like blitzing out all the rest of his moves, and now he's kind of like slowing down. So I am a little bit scared for Pietro here. Because when you're down a pawn and you remember the theory, it's like chill. Because you know like why I'm giving up this pawn. You know why the position's great. That's awesome. But when you're down a pawn and you forget your line, it's like, oh no, why? Like, where's my compensation? So he's trying to figure that out. I'm hoping that he's just, trying to get his bearings in round 7, trying to remember his theory. I'm really hoping he remembers it because, being down a pawn early is definitely a disadvantage if he can't figure it out. Bro has 4.5 out of 6 points with only Bond Cloud. Yo, Giga Chad moves right there, bro. Giga Chad moves is, he's on another level, bro. All right. Let's see. All right, let me actually Let me try and figure out how to interesting. Okay, I think I figured it out. Wait, so does it show on every single display? All right, I see it on the left one. And I see it there. Okay, yeah. We're gonna have to do it like this. Okay, Pietro's opponent has got up. Both of their opponents actually got up, yo. Sigma moves from their opponents. They are locked in. I low-key think that when you get up from your board, it's like an exclamation mark. You know what I mean? Because okay, just for some advice, if you guys are trying to be better chess players, you should probably stay at the board for the most part and just get up, just like stretch your legs, stuff like that. Because that means like you're not as focused when you're getting up. But when you're getting up, that means like you're relaxed, you like your position, everything like that. So it is also kind of like a Giga Chad move. All right, Tushar has just played King G7. As I said before, I think that's his plan, to put his knight on H6 if bishop takes, and then knight on F7. That is the plan here. He has played King G7. He has played a move, and I like it. I mean, the king on G7, now he's basically just artificially castling, and we're getting a pretty solid position here. I'm liking this a lot, boys. I am liking this a lot. So this position is pretty solid, I think. I mean, considering it came from a Bond Cloud, it's good enough. It's good enough. And yeah, Pietro's still thinking, yo. He's been thinking for like 10 minutes on this move, and this is after blitzing out his theory. I'm really concerned about Pietro's game right here. From a psychological standpoint, I don't like that. Either he forgot his theory or like he wasn't expecting queen takes d6. All right, let me see. Properties. Aha! Oh no. Yo, where'd it go? Oh no, boys! Yo, I turned off my cursor and the whole game was lost. Oh no. Well, let's try and get that back. Wait, that's kind of funny. Wait, is this it? Yeah, there we go. All right. So the game, I don't know. For some reason, when I disabled the cursor, it moved a little bit. But yeah, let's get that back in position. Where's Pietro? Pietro's right there. He's playing a game, so he can't be commentating while he's playing a game, brother. Doesn't make any sense, right? All right, let's get this up. Make this bigger. All right, now my cursor should not show up on that one. And then we'll see what happens on the other ones. All right. Is it showing up there? No. Let's go. Oh, wait. It is showing up. Interesting. Interesting. Please take Argentina jersey off. Thanks. No, sir. Sorry. Bro, Messi's the GOAT, guys. Like, come on. I don't mind arguing about it in the chat, you know what I mean? But I do love Ronaldo too. Ronaldo's also a GOAT. Not as good as Messi, but a lot of respect for Ronaldo too. Are you Russian School of Chess guy? I don't know, you tell me. Am I? Yeah, I am. My good friend Bear says hi to everybody watching. I hope you guys are having a great day. Pointer is no issue. Yeah, guys. I think it's like not a huge issue. It is kind of funny though. Like this is kind of funny. I can't lie. All right. I don't want to screw it up though. I don't want to screw everything up just for the pointer. All right. We'll try one more time. Yo, it literally says cursor's not being captured. Yo, did it disappear again? No. Why is it disappearing? All right, Pietro played Queen E8. Queen E8 looks like a terrible move. I can't lie, boys. I don't like Queen E8. Yo, I sacrificed the board. Yo, how did this happen? How did I sacrifice the board? What even happened? Oh, boys. Oh, boys. It's all right. We'll get it back up. We'll get it back up. Don't even worry. Do not even fret. We will get it back up. All right, that is this one. So this one is the one that is lost. All right, we're back. There we go. Bang. Easy. Easy money. All right. Queen E8. I think the reason he played Queen E8 is probably in order to not trade queens, but it's definitely not the best move in the position. For example, the queen does not want to be on E8. First of all, it is stopping the rook from ever coming out and attacking that queen. But maybe he's just going to develop his pieces. He's going to play bishop E6 and then rook D8 is his idea. I think that is the idea. Yeah, someone else just said that in the chat too. Yeah, bishop E6 and rook D8 is the idea, but it's a bit slow. I can't lie. Like, what if your opponent just plays knight B6 here? Because knight B6 forks the rook and the bishop, and it just looks like a pretty solid position. All right, let's try and go to that game. All right, so if we go back there, the best move is just bishop E6 or queen takes D6. If you play queen takes, knight takes, bishop E6, those both look like pretty solid options. I mean, like queen takes, knight takes, and bishop E6 would have just been a pretty solid position here, I believe. And the point is you're going to get rook FD8 and get some tempo on that knight. I mean, I don't love giving up the piece, but after queen E6, like here there's a couple good moves that his opponent can play, such as knight B6. I also really like knight D5. Both of those moves seem very, very strong because basically like what's happening is if you get knight B6, you're attacking the rook and the bishop. And I think Pietro probably has to play something like bishop E7, getting the queen out. And then he's going to have to play like rook B8, which we don't love because we're wasting a lot of time on our development and our pieces are not on optimal squares in order to give us enough compensation for being down a pawn. But after knight D5, bishop E7 is kind of stopped. And also knight D5 threatens knight C7. That is another thing. So I'm not going to lie. That looks really good. That looks really, really good for his opponent. Because I don't even know what you do. I mean, if you go knight D5, the only option might be bishop D8. But that's so ugly. That's so ugly. Guys, I think this is just one of those moments where he forgot his theory. And when you forget your theory, sometimes you start to panic. So he took like a 10-15 minute think. How long did he think on that move? 17 minutes. Guys, I was watching a clip by Magnus Carlsen, and Magnus Carlsen basically says in classical games, if you're taking more than 7-8 minutes on a move, that means you're overthinking it. Like either you don't know what's going on in the position, or you are missing something a little bit too simple. And basically, I think, you know, logically, Queen E8, all of us can say, is a pretty bad move. So why did he play it? Why do people play moves that look bad? Well, because probably the other moves he was considering in his head looked either even worse, or it looked pretty difficult for him to try and get out of that position. And so, like, queen takes d6, knight takes d6, bishop e6. Okay, the engine might like it a little bit better, but in that position, he's losing the b7 pawn, right? Because if you play bishop e6, you know, the knight's getting to b7. It's, of course, you do have rook b8, but, you know, it's a little bit hard to try and find that stuff. So, yeah, I really like applying that to my own games. Obviously, in the critical moments, if you're a little bit lower rated, you could definitely take a little bit more time to think. But I think that definitely gives you a lot of, you know, it gives you some good structure when you're thinking, because a lot of the times when I'm playing tournaments, I find myself just getting stuck. I'm like, hey, I don't know what move to play. I don't know what I'm, you know, what's the best move in the position. Sometimes it's really hard to find. You have like 2 to 3 good moves. And basically, I think once you're at that 7-8 minute point, you just have to kind of make a decision and play the move that looks the best according to all the ideas that you've seen in your head. Obviously, I'm not saying to, you know, just when it's super critical and you have a win to just rush out and not play the best move. But in these kinds of positions, bro, he's seen a lot of these like openings, right? I'm assuming maybe this is the first time he's lost the pawn on d6, and maybe he hasn't studied a line like this. I'm not sure. Pietro's a London player, so his strategic skill's not good. No hate to him, but London is London. I disagree with that. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna back my boy Pietro. Let's support him. You know, even if you play the London, I used to play the London actually, and the London. The reason people play it is, first of all, to try and get at a theory, but also you have to try and be really creative to win games in the London. For example, a lot of the London games are pretty equal, but if you study some good lines, you're able to find a way to get a little bit of an advantage, and then that actually makes you a better positional player because you're trying to squeeze out those slightly better positions into wins. It's incredible that I'd prefer to play Tushar's position. I mean, I agree personally. And his opponent just played knight d5. Guys, knight d5 is the best move on the board. And if we're looking at the evals, I mean, are they exactly the same? Plus 1.4, plus 1.4? Yeah, it looks like it. They are pretty much the same. But yeah, I mean, Black's position, he is down a pawn. That is the other thing. Like Tushar, especially at this rating range, like if you're equal on pawns, like one mistake from your opponent, you're completely back into it. If you're down a pawn, you need to really come up with some creative ways. And the thing is, Pietro's down a pawn and his opponent has more space. So that's why I'm a little bit concerned. And guys, I called this at the beginning. I said when he started thinking for 10 minutes after the opening, after blitzing out all his moves, that he must have forgot his theory. Something has gone pretty wrong here, boys. And I'm a little bit concerned. Tushar, this was part of his game plan, bro. He's chilling. He's big chilling. You know, he was accepting that he was going to be like slightly worse, but he's just gonna develop all his pieces, and he's gonna stage a comeback. He's like prime Tom Brady, bro. He's down, but he's the comeback kid. Hopefully all you understood that reference. That is an American football reference, but he's like Argentina this World Cup, just coming back every game. Most chess players have played the London, and playing it every now and then is fine, but maining it is just annoying. I mean, I guess that's fair, but it depends on your outlook. You know what I mean? There's a lot of ways to play the London for a win. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say for sure. And especially to throw off your opponents. Like, me personally, guys, I'm going to be honest. No matter who the rating of my opponent is, I never play for a draw with white. If I have the white pieces, I don't care who I'm playing against. I'm going to play the best moves to give me an advantage. If the game ends up in a draw, it ends up in a draw. But I agree. If you're talking about the mindset of the London, playing the London for a draw, I agree. That's a bad opening. You shouldn't be playing your white openings for a draw. Like, I believe if I have white against a Grandmaster, I'm gonna fight, bro. Like, I am going to try and win. And okay, when you're trying to win, think about it psychologically. When you're trying to win, you're playing the best moves, you're putting pressure on your opponent, making them make mistakes. Okay, a GM will defend. I agree. And if it becomes a draw, that's fine. But if I'm aiming for a draw, now I'm not putting pressure on my opponent. My opponent's the one who's going to push. And I'm already accepting the game's either going to be a draw or I lose. And most likely with that mindset, you're going to lose in chess. But if you go for a win, now all three results are possible. So that's why you always got to believe in yourself no matter who the opponent is. And in that way, the London philosophy is a little bit flawed. But some people don't play the London like that. Some people play the London to win. Okay, Tushar's opponent just played bishop e3, the first mistake of the game, according to the engine. And now the position is equal. So let's go and check out that game. Why is this equal? Because Tushar can actually break in the center. So here is what we are looking. Bishop takes e3. Pawn takes e3. Here, let's analyze. Can I analyze? Yeah, we're going to analyze. Bishop takes e3. F takes e3, the best move, and then e5. So why is this so good? Because Tushar has no stake in the center whatsoever at all right now. But if he's able to play this move, he is doubling his opponent's pawns. And now his opponent finds it very, very tough to figure out what to do in this center. And by the way, Pietro has just played another move. He's played bishop d8, which is the best move, but it's so ugly. It's so ugly. I can't lie, boys. I can't lie. And so let me continue analyzing this. So the reason why e5 is so good is because now basically his opponent has no way to break open the position. For example, he can't really take, because now after d takes e5, he has two doubled pawns here. This is such a weakness. I already love Tushar's position. This is minimum equal. He can't push as well because this leaves these two pawns here. And now Tushar will play something like h5, controlling a lot more squares. And he's going to play like bishop g4, knight e7, maybe even knight h6, knight g5. And this pawn is always going to be a weakness. So bishop takes e3 is actually a pretty great move here. Bishop takes e3 is a little bit hard to play because I know Tushar is going to like keeping all the pieces on the board, but we'll see what he decides to do. All right, now we're going to return to the Pietro game. Where's Russian School of Chess uniform? Yeah, I would have, guys, but I'm not trying to wear the jacket. It's a little bit hot here. I can't lie. So, you know what? For the boys. Here, let's do this. Oh, Russian School of Chess. How are we doing? We are back here today, commentating for the great Pietro and Tushar. How are we doing? Let's go. Russian School of Chess. Okay, we are going to examine other game right now. Where is Pietro's game? Let's see. Right. Let me find it. Right here. Okay, bishop d8, very ugly move. Okay, you have to develop your pieces very actively. This bishop, not active. This queen, not active. This rook has no squares. So remember, when you want to improve your position, especially when you're down pawn, you have to sacrifice pawn to get initiative and get activity for your pieces, okay? This is prime example of what not to do, okay? But opponent has to capitalize. Remember, opponent has extra pawn. Opponent has beautiful knight. Oh, knight is so beautiful. I love this knight, okay? But what does he do now? What does he do now? I think putting one of the knights to b6 is a good idea. For example, knight cb6. This knight is good. We put that knight. And if bishop takes, I think that is a mistake, right? Because we need this dark square bishop to try and attack this king at some point. So we will have to keep it, okay? Position is tough. I cannot lie. I like I like Tushar's position much better. Very nice. Look at Engine is also saying plus 0.5. He's basically equalized from this opening. Okay, let me show. Somebody is saying in chat predicting Pietro won't win. No, Pietro will come back. We are believing in Pietro. We are believing in Tushar and Pietro. Those are our guys. We believe in both of them. Okay, it doesn't matter. Position a little bit bad. Okay, but what does Russian School of Chess say? Never give up. Okay, you have comrade fighting in battle right now. Okay, they are fighting in chess tournament in Europe somewhere. We have to believe in them. We have to believe in ourselves, and we have to believe in our friends. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. His opponent, both of their opponents are thinking, and Tushar has made a move, knight c6. Okay, not the best move. Not the best move. As we analyzed before, bishop takes e3 was the best move, but knight c6 is second best move. I will tell you. Knight c6 is second best move. And the reason is, now we are preparing for e5. Yes, so now the threat is to play bishop takes and e5. We are developing all of our pieces. Very good. I love developing pieces. And once they get into the game, we will have good position. Oh, 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back. I don't know what happened. Just had you know, some guy say he was here, you know, trying to take my spot. Had to go you know, pick up some mail or something. But we are back. How many rounds? I believe the tournament is 9 rounds, I believe, and this is round number 7. So we are locked in. We are locked in. Oh yeah, I should let me see what else we've got here. Chess.com logo. Okay, let me add that. I forgot to add that. Hopefully we're chilling, but chess.com logo. Where do we put the chess.com logo? Good question. All right, chess.com right here up top. All right. This is brought to you by chess.com because I'm a chess.com partner. I'm pretty sure Pietro is too. So I'm just going to put that on there just in case. And yeah. So Tushar has played a very interesting move. There are 8 rounds? Really? Let me double check that for you guys. I can double check. Don't worry. Don't worry. I will check how many rounds there are. Because they sent me the number of commentators. No, there's 9 rounds, boys. 9 rounds, not 8. Most tournaments have like an odd number of rounds. I don't know why they do that, but very interesting. Tushar should try and take the dark square juicer. Yeah, dude. If he takes the dummy on d3, I mean, we just have a great position. Absolutely phenomenal. Russian School of Chess on top. Nah. All good. I should probably write my name somewhere, right? Probably. It's in the titles though. If you guys want to check me out, the Tempo Lion on all platforms. I make short videos on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I live stream every once in a while on Twitch. Facebook too. Ooh. Follow me on Facebook. There's a lot of fakes though. I'm the verified one on Facebook. Anyway, I'm Secret GM. Let's go. Trash Talker. Yeah, what's up? Hello and welcome to the stream. Let's go, guys. How is Tushi getting away with the bomb cloud? Yo, he's the GOAT, bro. He's the GOAT. That's how he's getting away with it. He's awesome. He is awesome. That is why he's getting away with it. And you guys will see in his next YouTube video that he is you know, what he was thinking playing the bomb cloud and how he's able to beat his opponents doing it. I mean, okay, the thing is, I feel like when you're below 2000, you're able to do stuff like this. Once you're above 2000, FIDE, it gets pretty tough. What's your rating? 2150 USCF on chess.com, peaked around like 2400, something like that. Pretty decent. How are you reading the chat? Because I have it open on OBS, so I can see it, even though chat's not on here. Usually when I stream, I put chat on here, but since we got 2 boards, we got 2 live things here and here, I'm just like, you know, I'd rather just read the chat rather than like have it pop up on the screen. because I just don't think we have space. I don't think we got space. You know what I mean? Okay. We're still waiting on the opponents to play. Bro is already posting about winning with the Bon Cloud. Yeah, I saw, and he's gonna keep posting videos about winning with the Bon Cloud because he's doing amazing this tournament. This is like, this is such an amazing run with like normal openings. Bro's 4.5 out of 6, which is a good tournament score. And he's been playing the Bon Cloud every single game with white and black. Like, that is just aura, bro. That is aura. I'm proud, yo. I'm proud of my guy. I'm proud of him. What is the best move for Pietro? I mean, it is his opponent's turn right now. So his opponent is thinking his opponent's best move is like knight b6 right now. Knight b6 because it's forking the bishop and the rook. Knight c to b6 probably specifically. I mean, castling looks okay too. Maybe even like bishop d3. Those are all like solid options there. So yeah, both of them are waiting on their opponents to make a move. Do you guys think their opponents are nervous to play them? You know what I mean? Like Pietro and Tushar, they're like, you know, pretty popular like YouTubers. Like, you think their opponents are nervous at all or nah? Like, I feel like I get pretty excited when I'm playing like someone who's like either stronger than me or like, you know, some other like chess YouTuber or streamer. I get pretty excited because I feel like it's a good opportunity to have some fun and yeah, hopefully cook them. But how many points does Pietro have? I can check on that for you. I'm actually not sure because it doesn't say it. For Tushar's game, it says it right here, but it doesn't say how many Pietro has. Let me check that. Make this a little bigger. I don't get why. Why is the one with Pietro? I'm not tripping, right, guys? Why is the board, Pietro's board, like better quality? And Tushar's one is like lower quality. You guys see that? Or am I tripping? I don't know if it's the way I cropped it or something. It might be actually. It might be the way I cropped it. Wait, if I make it bigger? Nah, it's still. Huh. Alright. I mean, we can still see it. So it's like not really the end of the world. His opponent just played Queen E2. Ah! Queen E2. Okay. I think that was a pretty good move. Makes sense. I mean, Engine wanted like Queen D2, E5, stuff like that. Nah, Queen E2 is a fine move. Queen E2 is a fine move. And so basically now, again, I think Tushar has the same plan, right? Tushar should play bishop takes E3. And then if f takes e3, we go e5. Why? Because now these pawns are always doubled, and you always want to push a pawn in front of these doubled pawns because it creates it's a tough position for white. Like, he can't push, he can't take, otherwise he's left with these doubled pawns. And if, you know, if he just plays anything normal, like we just continue developing our pieces with like bishop g4, knight e7, rook f8, and I mean, he's just chilling, right? And so the reason we play queen e2 is that so now they can take with a queen. And why is e5 not as good now? It's because now they can play d5, right? And now they have no worries here. And so then Tushar is going to have to probably play like knight c7 and then try and play this, which is still okay. It's not bad, but it would have been better for him to take that on the last move. What other possible moves does he have here? I mean, Engine is actually suggesting e5 is like okay, but like now taking is okay. And apparently he has to play knight takes e5, knight takes e5, f takes e5. And now he gets a pretty solid position. I am a little bit worried about f4, though. I'm liking white's position more and more after following this top engine line. I like f4 for white, personally, because this seems like now he's on the defense. So I don't like playing e5 here straight up. I think you should only play e5 if this pawn takes. That's my expert analysis here. And Pietro is still waiting on his opponent to make a move. Pretty good. I think cursor alignment is off. Yeah, cursor alignment is off, boys. I'm just going to apologize for that. My bad. Because I was trying to turn off the cursor, and then for some reason it didn't turn off. So yeah, just going to apologize for that. My bad. But yeah. Just try and follow along what I'm talking. Because when I draw the arrows, it's not drawing them on all the boards, which is chill. So I think it should be fine. I will predict both of them will win. I predict both of them will win too. I believe in my guys. I always believe in my guys. Let's go. How about my question for the points of Pietro? Oh, yeah. Good point. Sorry, I got a little distracted. Let me try and figure out how many points Pietro has. Pietro. All right, we're going to find it. So let's see. The opponents are still thinking. And Tushar has a pretty big decision here, I think. Has a pretty big decision here. Pietro has 3 points out of 6. So not bad. He's 50-50. You know, not a good tournament, not a bad tournament. My old chess coach used to say, if you're 50%, you're doing fine. And especially since the field's a little bit bigger. It is under 2,000 FIDE, and he's 1766. So, like, if you're below 1,800, 50% is a solid score. Tushar has 4 wins, 1 tie, 1 loss. I mean, he has 4.5 out of 6. That sounds about right. Do you like Witty Alien? Of course, bro. That's my boy right there. Witty Alien? Yo. Brilliant! Yo, I love his videos, bro. I love his videos. You don't know chess? Bro, play me, bro. Play me. You'll get fried. What is Tushar's score? 4.5 out of 6. Pretty good score. Just checking my audio, making sure it's working. How many rounds is this tournament? 9 rounds. Beat the trash talker. Yes, that is me. Beat the trash talker. Did you learn chess in Russian school? I actually learned it from here. I'll tell you guys how I learned chess. Okay, so I actually, when I was in like 4th or 5th grade, I went to this Russian summer camp, like Russian speaking in the US. And I wasn't there to play chess at all. But it turned out that at that summer camp, they had a chess class. Makes sense. Russian school of chess, recruiting very early from the from the get-go. And there, oh, his opponent just played knight c7. 1 second, guys. I'll finish the story. Pietro's opponent has played knight c7. Let's analyze, boys. Let's analyze. What is knight c7? Not the best move. Bishop takes c7 had to be played. He plays it immediately. Bishop takes c7. Queen takes c7. And now, I think after bishop e6, Pietro's position is not that bad. He gets a pretty decent position. We're going to get the glasses on for this analysis. Let's get the glasses on for the boys. Gotta protect the vision. And after queen takes c7, the problem is that his opponent doesn't have any big threats now. He gave up his best piece on d5. And just as like a rule of thumb, guys, when you have an amazing piece like the knight on d5, let me go back. Why on earth are you trading this guy for this guy? This bishop is doing nothing but defending. And the brother traded his knight for this bishop. So that is not a great trade. Because he doesn't get anything out of it. Like, if you're winning an extra pawn or you have some kind of tactic, okay, it makes sense. But in this position, nothing happens. And Tushar has played. Bishop takes e3. Bang! Best move in the position. Let's go! Tushar has played the best move. We are super hyped. Hopefully, his opponent plays f takes because that's slightly worse. But queen takes is a little bit better because after f takes, we have e5. Queen takes, he's got to figure out some other plan. Maybe like knight h6 looks like a pretty good move. To maybe play knight g4 or knight f7, not a bad position. But, yeah, I think Pietro's opponent slightly blundered. I mean, white is still better because he's up a pawn and he has more space. But, remember, a lot of people have the misconception that when you're up a pawn, you should just start trading all your pieces down. No. when you're up like a rook or when you're up like a piece, then yes, trade your pieces down. That's a great idea. When you're only up a pawn, you have to only trade pieces if it benefits you. His knight on d5, everyone can agree here, is better than the bishop on d8. So you should not be trading that knight on d5 for the bishop on d8 unless you're winning a significant amount of material, which he's not, bro. He's not winning any material here. If Pietro just plays something like bishop e6, he's just big chilling. So pretty solid. So yeah, let's see what Tushar's opponent plays. Queen takes e3. Wow. Okay, so he plays the best move. Now, I would say for Tushar, probably knight h6 is the best move. The reason is, like, you can get knight g4, attacking the queen with tempo, and then play h5, and your knight gets to a pretty good square. And you can also always default back to sort of like knight f7, and you get a pretty solid position. Is queen d7 good for Pietro? I mean, I don't love it, because if he plays queen d7, let's analyze. Then basically what happens here is his opponent's going to play queen takes d7, bishop takes d7, and knight b6. Forking the rook and the bishop. And now, basically what happens is you have to play rook d8. It's forced, but they don't have to take this bishop. They can play something like castles long. And now this rook is a little bit under attack, and you have to sort of waste another move. By playing bishop e6, this knight is beautiful, by the way. And now they can probably just play bishop c4, connect the rooks. And if you trade, now we get this knight attacking this. And I think white is just slightly better, just up a clean pawn. This is a phenomenal position. So I don't really like queen d7. You have to try and play for some initiative. With like bishop e6 and then rook c8 trying to kick the queen out. Your queen has to get a little bit more active at some point. Maybe you play f5. It's a little bit difficult for sure. All right, he's played knight h6. Let's go. Tushar has played the best move on the last couple moves, which I really, really like. I love this from Tushar. Let's go. Because now he's going knight g4. Or he's going knight f7. And his position is chill. You know, obviously white is still slightly better. You know, it does take a little bit of time to come back after playing the... what's it called? The Bon Cloud. But he's coming back. He's coming back for the boys. All right, now Pietro's thinking, and Tushar's opponent is still thinking. And so, the way that I, just to continue that story of how I started playing chess, basically at that Russian summer camp, there was a chess class. And there was this amazing chess teacher. She was my first chess teacher ever. And she was the sweetest. She was, you know, I would consider her almost like a grandmother type of figure, but she knew so much about chess. Yeah, she was a little bit older. She was, I think, older than 70 when she started teaching me. But she was an international arbiter in the Soviet Union. I believe she was born in either Armenia or Azerbaijan. So she was very close to like Garry Kasparov and all these very famous chess players. And she would tell me stories about these chess tournaments. So that's how I kind of got into chess, because you know, I was pretty interested in like history and stuff, learning like the reason behind stuff. And every time she would show me like a famous game, she would tell the whole class like this super personal, amazing story about how, you know, Garry Kasparov would act before like at a chess tournament, how his coaches would prepare him and stuff like that. And that just got me super passionate about the game of chess, because I could feel the passion from her stories about how much she loved chess, and that really passed it on to me. And so that's how I got into chess. And, you know, I think it's one of the best starts at chess. Obviously, I started a little bit late. You know, this was like 4th or 5th grade when I was like 12 years old. And a lot of kids start at like 6 years old, even younger now. But I was able to get to like 2000 like relatively quickly by the time I was like in 8th grade. So like in 2-3 years I was able to get to like 2000. Obviously, then I started playing a lot more sports in high school and stuff like that. So chess wasn't my only focus, but I love chess. Like, I feel like, I love that I get to share my passion of chess with the world in a unique way. From my experiences, like combining sort of sports and chess. Um, and yeah, I hope to like keep growing the game and just, you know, making people smile. That's my number one goal, bro. Like the amount of times like I came home like super happy like after learning some like chess game and some story about like, all these like chess legends, like, bro, I just want to pass on that, that passion for people that are just looking for a hobby or just looking for something fun to do, to compete in. Maybe that's not like as physical as like a sport. Chess, bro, you could play at literally any age, bro. There's like 6-year-olds that are competing. There's like 70, 80-year-olds that I still see playing tournaments. That just shows like how chess like transcends generations. And I love it, bro. Especially content creating, bro. I'm super passionate about it. And like, I've been posting every single day since like September of last year. That's when I got started. And I didn't really like start like getting views and stuff until probably like the end of December, bro. When one of my videos popped off. It was, one of my first videos with the meta glasses. That's what I started doing, like the chess meta glasses content. And yeah, Beat the Trash Talker came from there. Like if Magnus was a trash talker. I don't know how many of you saw that video, but that was me back in the day. Not even back in the day, bro. This is probably like, what was this, December? So this is like 8 months ago. And yeah, it's been crazy ever since. We hit 100K on YouTube last month. That is insane, guys. Insane. So any of you that have seen my channel before, I really appreciate it. Like, you guys are the best fans in the world. Everybody that is here supporting Tushar and Pietro, you guys are the best too. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate you guys. So if you want to check me out, my socials are the Tempo Lion. So yeah, if you guys have heard of me, nice to meet you again. If this is your first time hearing me, nice to meet you, and I hope you're enjoying the commentary so far. And Pietro plays a blunder. No, knight b4. Oh no, boys! I just saw the evaluation bar drop. Oh no, that is not good, boys. Knight to b4 is just a blunder. But why? Let's try and figure this out. Well, the best move here is knight b6. Makes a lot of sense. Knight b6, forking the rook and the bishop. And knight here doesn't do anything because after knight to b6, this queen defends everything, bro. This queen defends everything. No, right? Everybody in the chat's like, no, Pietro, my guy. You can't be losing, bro. All right, and then we have to save this rook. We can't go rook b8 because the queen will take. Rook a7. And now what's the idea here? Why is this so losing? Apparently this is just a lot worse after something like a3, knight c6, and long castle. I mean, basically, Pietro has just wasted time. And remember, guys, I am the tempo lion. I would know about wasting tempo in chess. It's not good. You never want to do it. And so basically what happened is white got this move and castling, while the only thing that changed for black is this, which is bad, which is why this is significantly worse. But since it's +3, there might even be a way for his opponent to directly win material. All right, we are back. Tushar's opponent has played h5. Okay. He's trying to break open the position, but actually this is chill. I don't mind this. Because the thing is, if he takes, our rook gets open. And then Tushar, we know he loves to attack. We know our guy loves to attack. So here, this is actually chill. I mean, knight g4 is a good move. e5 is a good move. e5 is the best move according to the engine. The reason is because we get to fight for the center. And then we get a pretty solid position. This is not the way. Yes, this is not the way for his opponent to be trying to play. And then we maybe get e5, knight g4, all that. We're able to combine it. He can even take this pawn at some point and try and play on the g file if he gets his king away. I like this position for Tushar a lot. His opponent is definitely making mistakes. So we have two opposite sides of the spectrum, unfortunately. Pietro is making mistakes, but at least Tushar's opponent is making mistakes. You know what I mean? So It's not looking good, but we are going to keep believing in Pietro. And Tushar, he's doing his thing, bro. He's big chilling. He's big chilling. He's slowly overtaken. Bro, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if Tushar wins this game in the next 10 moves. I wouldn't be surprised. You guys are going to see. He's absolutely going to destroy his opponent. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it right now. You're the guy who makes trash talk videos. Yes, beat the trash talker. You guys might have seen it. Like, roses are red, violets are blue. You're bad at chess. I'm going to crush you. Stuff like that. Those kinds of videos. Also, Russian School of Chess. Those videos as well. If you guys have seen it, definitely check me out. The Tempo Lion. I should probably put my username somewhere. All right, we'll do it. I've seen a couple people ask for my name. So we're going to add that somewhere. Let's see if I can add this. Okay. Let me make this a little bit smaller. Ooh, that's a bit big. Ah, dude, I almost had it perfect size. No, where'd it go? Ah. All right, let's go small. And now we reset it and we go smaller. Oh, there we go. Top left. Cheeky little top left right there. Actually, let's just go right here. Right in the middle. There we go. The Tempo Line. Now you guys know who I am. If you guys want to search up any of my socials, it's right there. All right. I make short videos on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. And yeah, if you guys are enjoying the commentary, make sure to drop a follow. Can you say good luck, you'll need it? There you go. Just said it. Good luck, you'll need it. Let's go. Tushar's opponent's going to need good luck. Tushar's opponent is definitely going to need it. Pietro, I can't lie, my guy, he is going to need a little bit of luck here. But we're still going to believe. Always believe. Never give up. Never give up. Yo, spammers in the chat, bro. I might have to ban this guy, bro. Yo, if you don't stop spamming, bro, I'm gonna have to put you in timeout, bro. I don't want to do that, dog. I don't want to do that. Or Nightbot. Nightbot can do it too. I think Nightbot is a mod, right? Hopefully. Hopefully he can ban the spammers. It seems like we're chilling. Fools will resign. Wise men. Wait. Ah! Fools will resign. Wise men might make a draw. But only a true genius can win. And Pietro's going to have to be a true genius in order to win this game. I can't lie. I'm not seeing the vision, boys. I'm not seeing the vision. But Tushar, I'm liking. I'm liking his position. I'm liking his position. W stream. Hey, thank you. Next Level Legends. What's up, bro? What's up? UAE Not. What's up, bro? Russian School of Chess. You're right. We are commentating on these games. And we are waiting, bro. We are waiting for a move to be made. Tushar is thinking. Pietro is thinking. The boys are thinking. The boys are having fun. We'll see. They're in battle right now, guys. We got to support our guys. We got to support them. No, not wise men. Wise players. Ah, wise players might make a draw. Okay. Now I know. Tushar is pretty insane in this tournament, bro. I agree, bro. Playing the Bong Cloud every game is insane. But the fact that he's 4.5 out of 6 with the Bong Cloud, even more insane. But that's awesome, bro. I love that. I love that. Love your videos, bro. Thank you so much. Royal Edits 124. What is up? Fry the chicken. Yes, fry the chicken, Tushi. Let's go. Where's Bear? Oh, my good friend Bear is he is playing chess right now also. In undercover chess tournament of the animals. You are new to commentary, aren't you? Yes, I am a little bit new to commentary. Can't lie. But we're still having fun here. We're having fun. We were having some technical difficulties at the start, but now we're on a roll right now. Love your energy and vibes, bro. Thank you so much. Detached Sage, I really appreciate it. Shout out to you. Thank you for the kind words, bro. I'm going to state championships. I'm 1,400 and there's like 40 people. 9 rounds. Do you think I can win? I believe in you, bro. I believe in you. But more importantly, do you believe in yourself? That is the number one thing. If you believe in yourself, studies show, science shows that you do better if you have that self-confidence and you believe in yourself. That's it, bro. Well, what is there to doubt, bro? I believe in you. If you've been putting in the work, I believe in you. Is this FIDE or USCF? FIDE. This is an international tournament in Europe. Not not in the US. I live in the US though. So I usually play USCF tournaments. But these guys, they're FIDE. They're locked in. They're locked in. When will you come to India? Actually, at some point. Probably. I do want to visit India. I've never been to India. I can't lie. I will probably plan a trip there eventually. But right now I got school starting, so I have I can't at the moment, but yeah, I am in college for those of you who do not know. Tushi has too much confidence? Nah, bro. No such thing. As long as you're not cocky, confidence is a good thing. Oh, his opponent blunders. Pietro's opponent blunders too. Yes. Boys, we're chilling. See, it was all part of the plan, you know? Pietro's big chilling, bro. Check it out. Check it out. His opponent played Bishop D3. Oh, no. Tushar would call him a dummy. Haha. Big miss. Big miss. Because now we can either play Knight takes D3, Pawn takes D3, and we got a pretty chill position after Bishop B6. Or we play Bishop B6 because now Knight B6. Dude, he missed such a big chance to go Knight B6. Wow. Let's go. Let's go. W's in the chat, bro. W Pietro. Actually, you know what? Yeah, say W Pietro. We don't want to celebrate too early, but like, that is big, bro. His opponent was like +3. +3 is huge. That's almost like up a piece. And like, his position was just better. I mean, his opponent is still up a pawn, but like, now Pietro is still alive. We like that, bro. We like a boxer that can take a punch and still get back up. That's Pietro right now. That's Pietro right now. Let's go. All planned. Let's go. Spam fry the chicken. Well, don't spam it, but fry the chicken. Let's go. W Pietro. Let's go. Let's go. Hello from Albania. Hello. Hello from USA. Let's go. Which comments is you reading? I'm reading the YouTube. Actually, I'm reading the YouTube and the Twitch comments, boys. We got restream up, so we're seeing all the comments. We're seeing all the comments. What subject are you pursuing at college? I am learning finance right now. So yeah, if you guys know anything about finance, that's what I'm learning. But mostly for my own personal finances. I don't know if I really want to work in like high finance. I don't know. We're still figuring that part out. Can't lie. W Pietro, he's not a fool. He's not, bro. He's not. That's our guy, bro. That's our guy right there. We're supporting him. Let's go. Oh, and Pietro plays E5. The best move in the position. W Tushar as well. Let's go, Tushi. Fry the chicken. E5, an amazing move. Why? Because we want to take the center. So, we are fighting for the center now. And if this all gets traded, we are perfectly fine with it. Because now, we're going to get to open up this rook, put the bishop on G4 or the knight. And we are going to attack this king side. We're going to open up the position. Let's go. Whew. I love this, bro. I love this. E5 is a phenomenal move. He found the best move. Dude, he is on a roll today. Let's go. He is on a roll today. Does school in the USA start August 30th? No, I think it starts like September 1st or 2nd. So it starts like next week for me, personally. But it depends. Every college starts in like a different week. It depends like what part of the country you're in. Opponent is fumbling. Yes, opponent is fumbling. He's about to get the chicken fried. Yo, let's go. All right, we're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. Tushi on fire. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Bear says hi. Of course, Bear always says hi, guys. Dude, Bear loves everybody in the chat, bro. Bear loves all the people that be commenting. Yo, Bear loves all the support that we've been getting on the Russian School of Chess videos. Big heart from Bear. Nightbot, Yapbot. What a guy, bro. What a bot. Goatbot. Goatbot. Is it good? Hop the pony on the queen? Yeah, this is a good idea for later. We don't have to rush it, though. Like, it's always there. We don't have to rush it. We don't have to rush it for sure. Yo, who is spamming, bro? Yo, stop spamming, dog. All right, I'm Yeah, I see the spam, yo. Yo, Nightbot, what are you doing, bro? These people be spamming, bro. Let me time out this guy. All right, I think that worked. Maybe, possibly, hopefully. Yeah, stop spamming, guys. Stop spamming, yo. Like, what's the point, bro? Yeah. I think I just put him in timeout, so I think the spamming has stopped. There you go, guys. I got you guys. Don't even worry. Pietro is not a fool. Pietro's not a fool. Fools will resign, but Pietro has not resigned. He still believes in the heart of the cards, in the heart of the chessboard. Let's go. Cheeky pony. Cheeky pony. Hey, I like that, yo. I like that. Cheeky pony. Whoo. Yeah, he got reported. I got you guys. We don't like spammers in the chat. Knight takes d3 by Pietro. We have a move on the board. Knight takes d3 was the second best move according to the engine. It's not bad. I don't mind it. His opponent's going to play c takes d3, obviously. But then after bishop e6, like, pretty solid position. The pawn on d3 is going to be a weakness for the rest of the game. And we're going to be chilling. And yeah, we're going to have a pretty good position. Yo, Band Bros 2, bro. Come on, bro. Yo, really be making a new account just to say this? Yo, come on. All right, let's put the new guy in timeout, too. There we go. All right, I just did it. All right, guys. We banned the other guy, too. Yo, Nightbot is doing nothing, bro. Nightbot, lock in, bro. Lock in. All right, I had to manually do it. Don't worry, I got you guys. I know when people are spamming, it's pretty annoying. All right, I don't know why this guy's thinking. Oh, his opponent's not at the board. That's why he hasn't played it. Dude, I'm really glad I didn't say that guy's name, bro. Bro was saying, "Oh, I'm collecting streamers' names for my thing, bro." And bro, like, why you gotta spam it, yo? Like, nobody in the chat and the streamers don't like that, bro. Like, come on. Anyway, whatever. We're gonna stay positive. 2100, bro. Who, me? I mean, I'm a little above 2100, but yeah, I'm around there. I found very interesting endgame. Yes, my good friend Bear sent me good endgame. Today we're probably gonna have a Russian School of Chess video. Hey, his opponent played D takes E5. Interesting. This is a decent move, but now will Tushar find the best move? F takes is the best move. When is your next stream? I don't know why I'm obsessed with your vids. I gotta see because yo, is there another guy streaming? Yo, it's the same guy, yo. He actually has like infinite accounts, bro. Timeout. All right, he's gone. How many accounts does he have, yo? What do I even do to this guy, bro? He has like 100 accounts. Yo, Nightbot, bro, lock in, bro. If you see someone send like so many consecutive messages, just ban them, bro. I put him in timeout, guys. Don't worry. Tempo Lion. Yes, that is me. Why F does not open up the king? It does, but how does black attack? How does white attack black's king? He doesn't, because we're gonna get rook f8 and we're gonna attack this knight quicker than their attack. So F takes is the better move. It also opens up our queen. Yeah, F takes is better because D takes, he's gonna get rook d1, and if he gets the d file, we're a little bit cooked. So that's the whole idea. Yo, is this another guy, bro? Yo, this guy's actually a bot, bro. All right, we put him in timeout again. F takes. Bang! Again, Tushar played the right move. Let's go. Hoo-hoo. Now Tushar's completely equal, basically. Tushar's completely equal, and he's taking over the game. I like black's position now. I love black's position now because this queen is, like, misplaced. This knight's coming in. Rook's coming in. Bishop g4 is being played. Like, this is amazing, bro. This is amazing, bro. This is amazing. Let's go. Guys, don't even react to the guys spamming. I'm not gonna lie, like, the best way to, like, counter trolls is just to, like, ignore them. I can't lie. Like, I'm just gonna keep putting him in timeout. Y'all just gotta ignore it, bro. Like, I don't know why it keeps happening, but I think because they don't have like extra security enabled on their YouTube or their TikTok or their stuff. I actually got one time, I gotta tell you guys a story, yo. I got botted on Twitch. It was actually so bad, yo. I got botted like for like 1,000 or 2,000 followers, and it was horrible because like, bro, it's like it ruins your whole like algorithm and stuff. Like, it ruins the whole algorithm and stuff like that, and it actually like just messes it up. I don't know why. Oh, did I cook myself? Oh, I might have cooked myself. Oh, I might have cooked myself. Yo, because I accidentally blocked him instead of putting him in timeout. Yo, if I block him, how does that not, like, get rid of him? Oh, no. Yo, how do I check who I botted, bro? Wait. I will fix this. Alright, there we go. Timeout. Alright, there we go. We fixed it. We fixed it. We fixed it. Yes. Okay. Pietro plays bishop takes bishop e7. Sorry, bishop e6, which is the best move. Let's go. We are hype. We are hype. Because now queen 6 b7 is not that good. Apparently because of queen d8. I was thinking rook b8, but apparently queen d8 is best here. And the reason is because now we're attacking this. And it's kind of hard for him to defend. For example, if he plays here, now we play bishop takes, pawn takes, and queen a5. And now this guy's not really going to get to castle because b4, queen takes a2. But it is tough because Pietro, it's really hard to win this position. It's also very hard to play queen d8, but hopefully he'll be able to find it. Does look tough though. And then what's going on in Tushar's game? F takes e5, yeah, still correct. Queen takes e5. Probably not the best move because then bishop takes c4, queen takes, rook takes, pawn takes, and then you play rook takes e4 check, and you win the other pawn too. Let me show that real quick. Basically, queen takes, you have bishop takes. And now this is just equal because, oh, not that. You would lose the queen. But after this, you just play rook takes, and after pawn takes, you play check, and you take this. And now this is just a draw. I have played against Wilhelm Steinitz. I mean, I don't think so, because Wilhelm Steinitz is long gone, I think, but can you do a replay of the moves for the new joiners? Yeah, I got you, bro. Wait. Let's just update, though, because Pietro's opponent has blundered. This is a mistake because bishop e2, now the engine says that Tushar is better. Sorry, I meant Tushar. I think I said Pietro there at some point. Tushar is better. For example, knight to g4, queen d2, and g takes h5. He's just up a pawn, and his knight is going to be in a phenomenal position. He is going to be up a pawn, ladies and gentlemen. It will be doubled, but he is better. Let's go. Let's go. W for the boy. Let's go. W for Tushar. So yeah, let's go back and show what has already happened in this game. Basically, D4. This is Tushar's game. D4, F6. So he played the Bong Cloud. Just like all his previous rounds, he played the Bong Cloud. He's doing it for the fans. I love it. E6, and basically he's, trying to keep his king safe, because the king usually here has pawns in front of it, but now the king on F7 has these pawns in front of it. And after bishop H6, H5, or H4, king G7, bishop E3 was a blunder from his opponent, but he didn't take advantage of it. He should have taken and played E5. Knight C6, queen E2, bishop takes, knight H6, and now we're almost getting to the position, E5. Very good move because he's attacking the center. And after pawn takes, bishop E2, finally Tushar takes the lead. And now he has played knight G4. He's played another best move. Yes! Tushar is the GOAT. Tushar's too good, too strong. Let's go. Now let's look at Pietro's game. In this game, it was a Sicilian defense. And what happened is pawn takes, knight takes, E5. And the point is, after knight B5, this is like either the Sveshnikov or the Kalashnikov. I believe the Kalashnikov. And after A6, knight to F6. The whole point is, we are trying to get B5, but his opponent went knight C4, which is smart. And now his opponent took on D6. So we're down a pawn, and the problem was Pietro forgot his theory here. Pietro started thinking for 17 minutes on this move. And after that, it was a little bit rough. So queen E8, knight D5. He was much worse, but luckily his opponent blundered. Why would you give up this strong knight for this bad bishop? Never do that. Bishop takes, queen takes. Knight B4 was a big blunder. If his opponent found knight B6, Pietro would have been kind of cooked, but he didn't. And now this is the position Pietro is in now. So that is a slight little recap for the audience right there. If you guys are just joining in, welcome to the stream. We are having some fun here today. We are big chillin'. Big chillin'. Yeah, bishop takes F6. Yeah, G takes F6. I feel like just makes more sense. Because then you don't lose the pawn on D6. I guess he I don't know. He was hoping his opponent wouldn't take on D6 or something. I'm not 100% sure. It was it was a little bit of a strange decision for sure. Little bit of a strange decision. What do you recommend for me to get views? I mean, you shouldn't focus on views. Like, if you're trying to be a content creator, you should just focus on, first of all, enjoying it. Oh, now his opponent plays knight b6? One sec, I'll finish what I was saying too. Knight b6 is a mistake now because it's not a fork. Why are you playing knight b6 now when it's literally not a fork? Now he could just play like rook d8, attack the pawn on d3, and it's just a great position. Wow, Pietro's literally equal. We love this, guys. Let's go. Pietro and Tushar both turned their games around. We are so chilling. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Let's go. We are big chilling. Big chilling. Big chilling. All right, and wow. Tushar's opponent plays another mistake. Pawn h6. Bro, Tushar can just take, yo. Takes is the best move. Dude, knight takes h6, he's just up a pawn, and now he's +1. This is awesome. Yo, he is actually just chilling, bro. He's chilling. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, if somebody has any ideas for like what to do about the spammer, like let me know. Cause I don't know. They don't have advanced protection on their stream, so I don't know what to do. And Tushar plays it! Knight takes h6. Let's go! Bang! Bang! Let's go. That is phenomenal. That is the best move. All right, let me find the live stream link. I want to send this to some people. All right. Bro, how many accounts does this guy have, bro? You should ask chat. Yeah, low-key good idea. Low-key good idea. But Tushar is now winning. He's -1. He's just up a pawn, which is awesome. And now Pietro is equal, which is great. Pietro is equal, which is phenomenal. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I should probably put this on my Instagram story too, right? Not a bad idea. All right, let's get this on the Instagram story so that some people can All right. Any other moves right now? Nah, we're still chilling. Yeah, Pietro's 3 out of 6, boys. And Tushar is 4.5 out of 6. And knight to g5 was just played. Yo, very, very interesting move. Okay, knight to g5 is a little bit of a mistake because now we could just play rook f8, which we wanted to play anyway. And basically, I don't understand the point of this move. I think he wants to play f4. But if we play rook f8, we're just stopping f4. And then at some point, we could play maybe like queen f6, knight g4, attack this queen. And, bro, yo, this position's getting better and better for our boy Tushi. Let's go. Let's go. Phenomenal position. Phenomenal position. Okay. So what is Pietro gonna do about this knight b6 move? Not 100% sure. I think rook d8 is probably the best idea for sure. Let's go back to that position. Okay, so yeah, rook d8. Yeah, I think rook d8 is just the best move because here we're attacking this pawn. If we play rook d8 and they play queen takes b7, now we have queen b5 apparently, and now this knight is pinned and we're threatening rook b8 and we're actually just winning. Yo, this is a very, very, it's possible, and this is like a chance for Pietro to take the advantage. This is going to be pretty awesome if this happens. So yeah, definitely a mistake from his opponent. Tushar and Pietro are locked in, bro. Tushar and Pietro are locked in. Great position. Opponent is the grandson of Galileo Galilei? Nah, definitely not, bro. Because this guy's last name is Galilei. Galileo Galilei. I don't know. Nah, definitely not. Don't give up. Yeah, bro. We're not giving up. Yo, everybody at the start was like, yo, I predict Pietro's going to lose. Tushar's going to win. Since day one, I've been predicting that both of our guys are going to win. We are always supporting both of our amazing content creators here. Obviously, we're all going to support each other. We're going to have, a great rest of this game. I just believe it, bro. I feel it, dude. I knew it. I knew they're both going to win, and we are going to see it today. Let's go. We are so hyped. We are so locked in. We are so locked in. Rook f8, yeah. Rook f8's the best move for Tushar. I mean, knight d4 is also good, getting that knight into the center of the board. I like that as well. But I think rook f8 is just something you got to play just to control this f-file and, Any funny business we just get rid of. For example, f4. Now we play e takes, and after rook takes, we have queen takes g5, winning. Ooh, because he doesn't have rook f7 tactic because of knight takes. Ooh, beautiful. It all works out. Let's go. And yeah. So f4 doesn't work. This is phenomenal. Knight bot, bro. Yap bot, bro. Literally yap bot, bro. He is not doing anything, dog. He's not doing anything. I'm just kidding. We love Nightbot. We love Nightbot. He's a little bit of a question mark himself, but we're chilling. Let's see what the next moves are. Pietro and Tushar are both thinking, bro. They're both up on the clock, though. I really like it. I really like it. I really like that they're both up on the clock. It's actually a lot more of an advantage than you guys would think to be up on the clock. It is a psychological advantage for sure, because you have a little bit more time. You have a little bit more leeway to make some better decisions and stuff like that. It sounds great. Yo, who is this guy, bro? This is such cap, bro. Yo, someone is first, someone is last, but most important, who asked? Yo, Nightbot, you cooked. Nightbot, you cooked. Nightbot, you cooked. Let's go. Let's go. By the way, I like Tempo's videos. Thank you so much. Tiaha Singh, thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Sacrifice the rook, I asked. No, bro. Why would I hire this guy, bro? This guy is so annoying, dude. I would never hire someone like that. We're talking about the guy in the chat right now. Nah. I would not. I would not. But we have some interesting positions. I wonder how they're gonna win this stuff. Cook one more time, bro. Nightbot, let's hear another of your great quotes. Let's hear another of your great codes. Why is Pietro taking so much time? I mean, he's debating between rook b8, just defending the pawn, and rook d8. I mean, obviously, like, guys, you got to play active. You got to play active moves, because we want him to take on b7. If he takes on b7, we play queen b5, we're winning. So we're completely chilling with that. But in the moment, it's hard to just give up another pawn, because he's already down a pawn. So, like, if you're going into it thinking that the whole point is that after queen takes b7, you're playing rook takes d3, then it's just, like, cooked. Yo, the question mark at the bong cloud is actually saying, why don't you play this move more often? I love that. I love that perspective, yo. I love that perspective. That's a great way to look at it. Tempo is the best. Hey, thank you so much. Quays Hayden, I really appreciate. Quays Hamden, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Change the background, bro. The background is chill, bro. It's not that bad. Yo, it's literally just ocean theme. You can see the time. I'll even update you on the time. Tushar has 49 minutes, and his opponent has 36 minutes, which is a great advantage. And then Pietro has 43 minutes, and his opponent has 44 minutes. I don't wanna mess up the overlay. Show Tushar's move, please. So he actually played knight to g5. Sorry, we were in the analysis. Tushar has played rook f8. Ah, so we were showing his move anyway. Tushar has played rook to f8. He played the best move. Again. Let's go. He is locked in. Bro, Tushar is so cooking right now. Is Tushar still bong clouding? Yeah, he's bong clouding. He's chilling, bro. If my king was a knight, I would have won. Interesting. I've never heard him say that, but I'm sure he did say that. Sounds like the type of thing he would say. You know what I mean? Sounds like the type of thing he would say. Been watching Tushi's tourneys all summer, and you're one of the best commentators, knowledgeable and comical. I appreciate it, guys. Stop the glaze. But I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I try my best, you know? I don't really commentate that often, but I definitely want to get more into it, you know? I always try and, you know, keep the vibes up. keep the positivity. Even when our guys are losing, you know, we got to keep those vibes up. We got to believe in them. And Pietro played rook b8. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it, chat. I don't like it, chat. Rook b8 is so passive, boys. Rook d8 is so much more active. Because think about it. Think about it. Basically, by saying rook b8 means that you're afraid of queen takes b7. But, like, if you just play rook d8, he takes. Okay. So what? We're not taking this. We're playing queen b5. And now the knight is cooked. Best move here? Like, he has nothing. If he plays queen c7, for example, this is our threat. If he plays queen c7, now we can either play queen takes d3 or queen b4. And this king is cooked. This king is cooked. Where is he going to go? King e2? Now we take this with check. He's getting mated. If he plays queen d3, we take. If he plays queen d3, we take. We win. Bang. So we're not scared of queen takes b7. But alas, you know, we can't expect everybody to make the best moves. I don't make all the best moves all the time. I mean, I make a lot of good moves, I can't lie, but I do not make the best move every time. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yo, I'm sub to you on YouTube. Feeling chessy. Let's go. W username, bro. I appreciate you being sub to me on YouTube, bro. You're the GOAT. That is awesome, bro. That is awesome. I really appreciate it. All right, let's go. Yo, I don't want to change the background just because it might get cooked. I don't want to lose like all the live streams, bro, because we got 4 different live things. We got 2 live boards and 2 live streams. So I don't want to mess with the background, and then it's gonna, like, you know, it's gonna like mess it up. So. All right, let's see. What does Tushar's opponent even play here? I don't know, because he just played knight g5, and his best move here, by the way, boys, is to play knight f3. But, like, if you play knight f3, it's like just a bad move. It's just a bad move. So I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. Right? You can't go knight g5 just to go knight f3 back. Doesn't make sense. All right, Pietro has left the board, guys. That means Pietro is pretty locked in. Pietro is chilling. Where do you live, Tempo Line? Oh, that's a little bit of an intrusive question, I can't lie. But I live in the US. I am from the US. Yes, guys, I have muted this guy about 100 times, yo. I have muted this guy 100 times, but he keeps coming back. He has 100 million accounts, bro. I don't know what to do, but I have the crown, but I am the clown. Yo, is that what Nightbot said, bro? Nightbot, what does that even mean, bro? Nightbot is a jester, bro. That makes sense now. Bishop c4, another mistake from Tushar's opponent. Boys, this is not a great move because, I mean, I think he's trying to play knight e6 or knight f7, but now Tushar just plays knight d4. Best move, getting this knight into the center of the board, stopping any of this funny business. He can never play knight f7 or knight's just defending. And now, like, we have knight g4 coming. Like, this position is so great. We control the f-file, maybe even rook f4 to threaten queen takes g5. Like, this is just beautiful, bro. This is just a beautiful position if he plays knight to d4. And I think he will, bro. He's been playing phenomenal this game. Like, this is like a masterclass, bro. This is a masterclass from our boy Tushi. I can't lie. I'm from Hungary. Hey, shout out to Hungary. What's up? What is up? Yeah, it is around like 1 p.m. where I'm at. It is 111 actually. So make a wish if you're into that. But yeah. It is very different there. There I think it is a little bit later in the day. There I think it's a little bit later in the day because here it is behind. I think there it's like 6 p.m. or something, GMT or whatever time control they're in. 6:11 there. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, 6 p.m. Who do you support football? I mean, this World Cup, I was supporting Argentina, which is why it was a little bit sad that obviously they lost in the final. But I am an Arsenal fan through and through. I've been, supporting Arsenal for a while. But I have a lot of respect for a lot of different teams. I feel like I am somebody who supports good games, bro. Even if my team loses, obviously, I'm diehard fan till the end. But like, if it's a good game, bro, like that is like what I really enjoy about sports. Like having a close, good match. Like that's what I love, making it entertaining for the fans. I love that. I love that. All right. Hi, Tempo Line. Blunders to brilliance. What's up, bro? How you doing? How you doing? I support Portugal, but I also respect Argentina. I respect that. All right. Tushar has played a move. Ladies and gentlemen, knight to g4, attacking the queen. This is a move that we were looking at before. It's the second best move in the position. So it's not a bad move. He still has the advantage. Still -2. I like knight d4 a little better, just centralizing the knight. But knight to g4 attacking the queen is also a pretty good move. Because now we can maybe even think about playing h6 to get rid of this knight. W advantage. Yeah, W advantage. Why did you name yourself Tempo Line? Why not, bro? I mean, it was just my my chess.com username. I can't lie. And then at some point, started popping off, and I, kept the name ever since. But also because the lion is the king of the chessboard. No, sorry, I messed it up. No, the lion is the king of the jungle, but I am the king of the chessboard. Bang. That's why. All right. Yo, I think you guys can just block the spammer on your accounts, and then you'll never see their messages. Just a heads up, by the way. And I like tempos too, I feel like in chess, like tempo is super important. I say this all the time. Time is one of the most important things in life and in chess, bro. So tempo and lion, bro, it's just tough, bro. I like it. I like it a lot personally. So yeah, y'all can just call me Tempo. Call me Tempo Lion. I'm chill with either one. Can you not appoint someone you trust as a mod to stop him? Yeah, I would, but I'm on Restream right now. How do I even like make someone a mod here? Nah, I don't think I can, bro. I don't think I can. Either way, it's chill. It's chill. Common tempo line W. I appreciate that, Nightbot. Thank you, bro. All right, Queen D2, I think, was the best move. His opponent found it. And now Tushar can play either H6 or like Knight F6. Looks like a pretty good idea. Or Bishop to D7. Who is that near Pietro's board? I don't know. Somebody's watching Pietro's game. Might be anyone. I don't know. See, the thing is, guys, I don't have access to Tushi's YouTube channel because that's where the spammer is. So like, I can't I can't have mods because it's not my channel. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'd say just ignore it. It's chill. It doesn't really bother me that much. It is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. We roll with the punches. We always roll with the punches. W common temperature. Common W. Tempo means truck in Hindi. Interesting. Wow. Interesting. I didn't know that. Truck. So I'm a truck lion. Yo, that like, do we mean truck by like the vehicle, the truck, or do we mean truck like in American football, like they truck people, to get a touchdown? It's probably the vehicle, but it's chill. Oh, okay. Mini truck. Yeah. Vehicle truck. Okay. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. Guys, I even asked chat what to do, yo. And chat basically said I have to add a mod, but like the only way you can add a mod is through his account. And obviously I don't have Tushi's YouTube. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing timeouts, and it's like the best I can do. Because if I hide it from my restream chat, which is what I really want to do, so I don't see it, but like that's what chat's saying, but that would be like pretty selfish because then only I wouldn't see it, but then all of you guys would still see the spamming chats. So I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I wanna make sure that this guy keeps getting timed out for so that you guys don't see his messages like just spamming the chat. So that's why I'm doing it. H6 was played by our main man Tushar, which is the best move. And now I think his opponent could play 96. This is the best move, but this is like probably better. The engine says this is like -2, but it's kind of hard to understand why because the idea is we're gonna play knight d4 with tempo and we're up a pawn. That is why this is like -2. But I would have liked knight d4 earlier so that we can just prevent all this. If we had knight d4 and now we played h6, this knight has to go here and then we could sacrifice the rook and then we could win the queen. Like you see how like the move order makes such a big difference? That's why I personally would have played knight d4 first, but just to prevent any knight e6 because now his opponent's going to go knight e6. If he goes knight f3, yo, then Tushar could sacrifice the rook. Why? Because after pawn takes, now we get knight d4, and he can't take because we have knight f3 winning the queen. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Tempo, you're the best. You're chill, bro. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you, dude. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. All right, so we'll see what he plays. We'll see what his opponent decides to do, where he decides to put it. What was the rook sack? I didn't see. So basically, if his opponent plays knight f3 here and he blunders, now we can sacrifice the rook. And this actually has a chance of happening. Like his opponent might do it. I mean, knight e6 just makes so much more sense, but because the point is after pawn takes the rook, you play knight d4. You can't take this knight because then we play knight f3, forking the king and queen, and we're winning. And here you have to like defend this, but you can't use the queen because these are all covered. So you have to play like bishop e2. And now the winning move is knight h2. Only winning move. Sacrificing the knight. Oh my god, this is beautiful. I hope this happens. Queen h4, king g1. And now bishop h3 is just winning. And if here, still bishop h3. And there's some crazy attack going on here. Wow, I really hope this happens so we can analyze this more. But most likely this is going to happen. Most likely this is going to happen. Yeah, of course. No problem. I got you. Pietro's still waiting on his opponent, bro. His opponent is taking a while, bro. They're both up on time. I like this, though. I like being up on time. Messi! Yes, sir. Ronaldo also solid. Respect. But yeah. I'm gonna go get some water real quick. Give me a second, guys. We are back. We are back. You want me to analyze it? All right, we'll analyze it. Why not? Knight f3. Okay, so basically here we're sacrificing the rook. And after pawn takes, we play knight d4. Again, I already showed this, but they can't take our knight because we play knight f3. And we are much better. The best move here, only move basically to survive, is bishop e2. And here, Tushar has to sacrifice his knight. So he's already sacrificed his rook. And now he has to sacrifice the knight. There's no other good move here. The second best move is knight f6, which is still like -1. But you see how the eval bar just falls. Knight h2. King takes h2. Queen h4. Only move to continue the attack. He is cooking, bro. He is cooking so hard. And after king to g1, now we play bishop h3. And we don't even want to take this. That's not the point. What we want to do here is after queen e3, we play rook f8. Now we're getting the rook into the attack. That is the point. That is the whole point. So for example, let's say they save the rook. Now we play rook f4. And why are we playing this move? Because we want to play queen g5 and rook h4 at some point. So like, let's say they play, I don't know, knight d4, attack the rook. Now we play queen g5 check, king h2. Oh, and we have queen g2. This also works. This is why we're blocking the rook. We're blocking the queen from attacking. And then we are big chilling. And then we are big chilling. So I hope this happens, bro. Knight f3. Dude, this would be so cool, bro. This would be so cool. So yeah, that's basically that whole line. If this happens, OMG, bro. I agree. But it's not super likely. Oh! Ah! Yo, it happened. Oh my gosh. Boys. Tushar has a chance. Yo. Chat. He played knight f3. Knight f3 is on the board. Knight f3 is on the board. Knight f3 is on the board. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Yo. He has a chance to sacrifice the rook. Oh my gosh. This would be crazy. This would be absolutely insane. This would be absolutely insane, boys. Absolutely insane if this happens. Absolutely insane. Yo. Not only the rook, the knight too. See, that's the problem, bro. He has to see all of that. But I can't lie, guys. He plays for the fans, bro. I know he's going to sacrifice it. I know he's going to sacrifice, bro. I'm almost 100% sure, bro. Dude, it's coming, yo. Everybody knows it's coming. All right, and as we're speaking, Pietro's opponent has played a move too. Oh! Wait, what just happened, yo? Yeah. What did Pietro's opponent play? Pietro's opponent played queen takes e5, by the way. By the way, Pietro's best move, as we're waiting for Tushar to, possibly play the best move of his life, rook to d8. Why rook to d8? Because we need to attack this pawn, yo. Now we're down 2 pawns. We need some counterattacks, bro. Or queen d8 is good, is okay too. But yeah, rook b8 was such a bad move. We have to play rook d8. See, that is the difference between playing passively and playing actively. Look at this. Our rook is so active. Spam it. Let's go. Yo. Whew. Boys. The rook. Please. Tushar, bro. I believe in you, dog. Yo, this looks... Is this a man with a plan? Yo, this looks like a man with a plan right there. Yo, he is locked in, bro. He can feel it. Yo. He can feel something. Something is there. He knows it, bro. He knows it's there, bro. I really hope he finds this. Dude, that would be actually elite, bro. That would be legendary sacrifice right there. Legendary sacrifice if he finds it. Ooh, did you guys just hear that thunder? Yo, We got thunder where I'm at, which means we're about to see a boom sacrifice. I can feel it, bro. I can feel it. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. Fry the chicken. Tushi, you got this. Come on. Vamos. Let's go. Let's see it, bro. Let's see it. Let's see the masterclass. Let's see the masterclass. Come on. Come on. Come on. I believe. Do you believe, chat? Do you believe in miracles, chat? Do you believe in miracles? I believe. This ain't even a miracle, bro. This is the best move. This is... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He missed it. He missed it, boys. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Guys, he didn't sacrifice the rook. I mean, knight d4, he's still better. That's the thing. He's setting it up. But, like, bro, this is such, like, a... Yo, he's being a scaredy cat right now, guys. He's being a scaredy cat. Oh, my God. My hair is all over the place because of that. Oh. I can't believe it, boys. So sad. So sad. He had the rucksack. He had the rucksack. But now, I mean, it's still a better position. It's still a better position. And by the way, Pietro's played Queen D8, which was not the best move. Rook D8 was the best move. Queen D8 was like the second or third best move. Yo, Pietro's kind of like, his position is not ideal. Tushi's position is amazing, but he had a win. He literally had a win. Oh. I mean, hopefully he can still convert. His opponent's scratching his head, bro. His opponent's looking kind of cooked. He's like, I don't know what to do, boys. I don't know what to do in this position. We will see what the idea is. We will see. We could possibly still see another one, but way less likely. Bro, we could still see a rook sack, but the one that he could have done was so nice. It was actually insane, bro. Actually would have been insane. Dude, he had it, bro. He had it, yo. I mean, Tushar's still winning. Don't get me wrong. He didn't do anything, like, super bad. He played the second best move, I think. Yeah, he played the second best move in the position. But the best move was sacrificing the rook. Oh, he's going to review this after. He's going to call himself a dummy for missing this, bro. Like, trust me, bro. As a chess player, it hurts to see him miss that. You know what I mean? Because, like, he's going to be there after the game, and he's going to be like, oh my gosh, I had a beautiful win. I had a beautiful win. What if knight takes, pawn takes, queen takes, pawn check? Let's see. If knight takes d4, no, the idea is after knight takes d4, we sacrifice this knight and play queen h4. That's the idea. You're right. If he takes this knight, it's worse. But after this, we're good because now knight f3 defending. Now we sack the rook for checkmate, get your latte. You know what I mean? In Tushar, we trust. Of course, we still trust the boy. I'm just saying. He had a win. So yeah, queen h4 is just winning. Like, and if the best move here is rook f1, and then you just play rook takes, and like it's just over, bro. Like this is just over. Knight f3, queen g3. Now we're winning something. So yeah, knight takes is a big blunder. If his opponent plays this, game over. So that's probably what he calculated. That's the problem, bro. I feel like he calculated this and saw how good it was. He didn't even check rook takes f3. Because, like, he might have seen rook takes f3, but I don't think he saw knight h2. Bro, knight h2 is such a hard move. I feel like anyone would see rook takes f3. Knight h2 is so hard. Because it's not just a rook sack. It's a rook sack and a knight sack. That's the hardest part. That's the hardest part, really. If I'm going to be honest with you guys. That is the hard part, boys. That is the hard part. $21 versus 42 for both of them. I like it, bro. I like the time management, bro. Pietro's position, I hate, bro. Pietro's position is rough. He's down 2 pawns, but he's up on time, which I love. I love having double time of your opponent. That just means he's at least a little bit more confident in his moves, which is good. Still fine and goated, of course, bro. Pietro and Tucci, bro. Both of them are the goats. Both of them are awesome. Both of them are the boys. Like we're chilling, bro. We are chilling and growing, bro. We love the guys. Agree? I'm glad you agree. This hurts. It does hurt missing rook takes f3, but we might get something great anyway. All right, Pietro's opponent looks like he's about to play something. And he has played a move on the board. Let's see what it is. Knight to a4, which is a mistake. Let's go there. So knight a4 is a bad move. Because now we could take this, but that's not the best move. That's the second best move. The best move here is actually rook e8. Because the point is, rook e8, if you just ignore me, if you just castle, I'm going to play bishop b3. And I'm going to attack your queen and your knight. And the best move here actually for white is just to give this queen up. And I think Pietro will like this position. And yeah, other than that, like you got to play like maybe like, I don't know, like queen c3. Queen g5 is a hard move, but because castle's bishop h3, that's the point. A little bit hard to find. Queen takes d3 makes a lot of sense though. I like queen takes d3. Because like if they play rook d1, queen c2, attack the knight. King still can't really castle. You have bishop c4 coming. Pietro's position is kind of turning around. Knight a4 was a bad move. He had to play knight d5. Like, knight d5 is so much better. Like, it just blocks this. Like, why would you go knight a4? I don't know. I think he's assuming that knight a4, he was assuming this would happen. Or, wait, no, that doesn't even work, bro. Like, why? I don't get it. What is knight a4? Knight a4 is a mistake, for sure, boys. Knight a4 is a mistake. So we'll see what Pietro does. And we'll see what Tushar's opponent does too, bro. Because it's looking kind of tough. Looking kind of tough. Bro, I saw your main channel. Hey, I appreciate that. If you guys are coming from my YouTube channel. Or if you guys saw the Instagram story. Definitely follow me on Instagram for updates on when I go live and stuff like that. I appreciate it. Yeah, check me out. The Tempo Line on all platforms. Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. I just started Facebook recently, so if you guys are into Facebook, check me out. I'm the one with the verified mark on Facebook. There's a lot of imposters on Facebook, I can't lie. I was actually kind of flustered to see all that. Is he winning? Tushar's winning. Tushar's completely winning. Pietro is equal right now. But I think his position could turn into winning. And I like it. I like it a lot. Will the dummy go for the pony? I hope the dummy takes the pony. If the dummy takes the pony, it's GG. Okay, Pietro, I think from the live screen, I could see he took on d3. And I like that move. It's very, very logical. His opponent's best move is knight c5. It's a little bit hard to play. A little bit hard to play for sure. And basically the point is after knight c5, I mean, we just go like queen b5. This is pinned. You can't take my bishop. And now we have some threats. We have this. He can't castle. He obviously can't castle long because we have rook c8. I don't mind it. But what did his opponent play? Let's see. Knight c5. Wow, he found it. He found the best move. So his opponent's actually playing pretty well. His opponent is definitely playing pretty well. And now we have to find queen b5. Queen b5 best move because it just pins it. And he can't go knight d7 because we just take. Fools will resign. Wise players might make a draw. But only a true genius will find the incredible win in this position. And I think, hopefully, he will find it. I mean, queen b5 is not winning, but it is the best move by far. I believe. I think he played it. I think he played it. Bro moment. 4-6-6-4-3. Yeah, that's a bro moment right there. And what has he played? Let's see. Queen b5. Bang. Best move from Pietro. Let's go. Pietro is equal now, and Tushar is winning. Let's go. Pietro was much worse, bro. Pietro was like, his opponent was +3. That was kind of cooked. I can't lie. But now he is chilling. All right, let's get the glasses on for some deep analysis. We can really lock in here. Do any of y'all have blue light glasses, like just to protect from the screens? I don't love like, you know, I don't love wearing glasses, you know, when recording. I like doing it without the glasses, but I think for protecting the eyes, it's a little bit better with like the blue light with all the screens and stuff. So yeah, make sure you guys are protecting your eyes. That's super important. Love your trash talk videos. Thank you so much. PD Shot 212. Shout out to you. I really appreciate it. Now Pietro's threatening b6. He is threatening b6, actually. That is a good observation. b6 is the threat in Pietro's position. What move are they on? It is move 18 in Tushar's game, so he is like absolutely cooking. And remember when I said, and it is move 20 in Pietro's game. You look good in these. Hey, I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. What tournament are you playing next week? The New Jersey Open in the US. So yeah, it's like a state tournament. Pretty cool. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, pretty good position. I feel like this is like a good position for Pietro considering what he had before. Temple Line, please teach me how to trash talk. You trash talk the best. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I feel like it comes from the sports that I've played. Like, because I've played so many other sports, like the trash talk kind of comes naturally. But like, just think of creative things to say that are not mean. Here's what I'll say. Number one thing I'll say, bro, just be a good person. Like, don't say stuff that's like actually mean. Like, don't say, for example, I'm not saying this about anyone. Like, don't say like, bro, you're chopped. Like when you're talking about like chess. Like, yo, we're talking about chess. We're trying to be funny. We're trashing. Like, what does that have to do with like, you know, something like personal like that? Like, that's just mean. That's just like insulting. And by the way, quick update. Tushar's opponent played bishop e2. Like, you should try and think of things like outside the box to say, like for example, that plan must be really well hidden. That's one that I really like because like, yo, we're just, you know, talking about chess plans. It's really well hidden because it's just a bad plan. That's why. Like, that's how you think outside the box to make up something. So you kind of just flow with like things that you're talking about. So yeah, that's how you kind of think of it. But yeah, just never be mean. My goal is always to spread kindness. You know, there's already so much hate in the world. Like, yo, the only thing stronger than hate is love. You know what I mean? So just be a good person. Love your neighbors. And yeah, you'll be fine. The plan after bishop e2, yeah. So basically, there's two plans here that I like. And Tushar goes with the slightly worse one. He takes on e2. I kind of like knight takes f3 because the point is after bishop takes, we play h5. And this knight is kind of defended here. And then our idea is to go queen h4. And he can't take this knight because we take here and go rook h8. That is like the big idea here. That is the big idea here. So he goes for knight takes e2 instead. And we'll see what his opponent decides to do. But for example, now Tushar's just admitting, hey, I'm up a pawn. I'm better. My attack is kind of over, but I'm just going to develop all my pieces and then start to attack. I would have liked that a little bit better than what he decided to do. What about after knight takes? Is there still this? Nah, I don't think it works anymore. Yeah, it's like equal now. Yo, his rook sack is gone, bro. Rook sack is gone. He missed away, bro. Knight takes e2 on the board. Knight takes e2, bishop e6. See, I think Tushar is playing too fast, bro. He's seeing that he has 42 minutes. His opponent has 12 minutes. He's just playing good moves. But he missed, bro. He was going for, you know, he was going for gold and he missed diamonds along the way. You know what I mean? Like, he's going for gold, which is good. Oh, Pietro's opponent blunders. F4. Boys, he blundered. Let's go over to Pietro's game real quick. Dude, the engine jumped and I'm like, bro, I'm hype. Now Pietro has a couple winning ideas. It does look pretty tough, though. B6 does not work because knight takes e6. The point is the queen's defended now. That is why he played f4 to defend this queen. But bishop to g4. Threatening queen to e2 is just amazing. How do you stop it? How do you stop bishop e... How do you stop this? King f2. Now we bring the rooks. Now we bring one of the rooks. For example, this one. Now after this moves. Yo, there's such a big attack. Now Pietro's the one attacking. I love it. And, dude, we're hype. We're hype now. We are hype, bro. Because now Pietro's winning and Tushar's winning. The boys are getting it done this round. Let's go. Queen e2 is such a crazy threat, bro. Because that's why you never leave your king in the center while pushing all your pawns. Now he's cooked. He's cooked. His opponent's cooked. And he's up on time. Tushar's opponent has played rook d8. Pretty good. Now he can play like rook f7. Queen d7. Queen f6. I like all these moves. Queen e7. Try and get the rook stacked and then into the game. Did Tushar play Boncloud in all his games? Yeah. Oh, Pietro finds it. Woo! Pietro finds it. Let's go. Guys. Fools will resign. Wise players might make a draw. But only a true genius can find this move. And Pietro found it. Let's go. Bang. Yo, Pietro, that's my guy right there. That is my guy. That is my guy. Whew! Because now he is threatening Queen e2. And Tushar has played Queen e2. Fantastic. I'm going to try something, boys. Fools will resign. Wise players might make a draw. But only a true genius can find the best move. And it was bishop g4. Pietro has found it. Threatening queen to e2 checkmate. And now he is completely winning. Would you have found this move? Let me know in the comments below. All right, I had to try recording right there. I've never tried recording while I was streaming. So I'm going to see how that looks after. That was pretty cool. But yeah, bro, Pietro is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Pietro's winning. Tushar's been winning, bro. This guy's chilling. I mean, he had a quicker win, but it's chill. I'm subbed to him for this reason. W, bro. W Pietro and W Tushar, bro. But Pietro, what a move. Now, Pietro, by the way, is more winning than Tushar is winning right now. That means that's good. I love that. I love that from the boys. Tushar's opponent has played Queen b4. What is Queen b4? He's attacking this b7 pawn. And the best move is just b6. Just defend it. We're calm. But now let's go back to Pietro's game. So why did he play bishop g4? Well, the whole point is that now the knight can't take the bishop, and the queen is threatening queen e2. And how do you stop it? You can't. You have to play the only move to survive king f2. But now the tables have turned, because now Pietro's on the attack. Don't rush with queen e2, because after king g3, actually white is fine. Dude, I'm really scared this is going to happen. There's a big chance this happens, and apparently white is fine. You have to use this momentum, keep the king in the center, and start bringing your rooks into the attack. Because what does he do? He has to defend this knight. For example, queen c3. Now you play rook c8, and now the knight is pinned. b4, b6, you win. Good game. If he went queen d4, he goes here. Easy. All you have to do is block this queen. For example, queen g5. Now you go f5. Block the queen from defending the knight, and we're getting our rook in. This is just completely winning. Boys, he's just winning. He's just winning if he realized that he just has to disconnect the queen and the knight. He's winning. I'm just hoping he doesn't rush with this. Very easy to rush with that. With bishop g4, king f2 is on the board. Pietro, big move right here. Big move right here, bro. Don't play queen e2. Anything but queen e2. Anything but queen e2. Rook e8. Rook e8. Either rook to e8. Rook f to e8, rook b to e8. Those are the winning moves. Because you got to get rid of this queen and then take this knight. That is the win. If you play queen e2, you can't take this knight anymore. Please. Queen e2 is not mating. King g3, white is fine. Can Tushar play rook takes f3? Nah. Because then just g takes f3. I mean, he's slightly better, but he has to play knight f6. There's nothing else here. The same idea doesn't work as before, because now the knight can get to g3 and defend. Hey, what's up? Hi, Lion. How's it going? Darren, what's up, bro? Knight h2 doesn't work anymore, because now king takes h2, queen h4, and like, bro, he's just chilling here. Like, he just plays knight g3. Now bishop h3, that worked earlier, doesn't work. Does not work. He played b6, best move. W move. Let's go. And now let's check. Let's check on Pietro. Pietro's thinking, bro. Pietro, take your time, bro. Take your time. If there was ever a move to take your time, it would be right now. It would be right now, bro. Come on. You got this. All the best for the NJ Open. May you win all your matches. I appreciate you, bro. I will try. I will try my best. Bro, is this stream on Twitch? Yeah. Yeah, we're on Tushi's Twitch. We're on Pietro's Twitch. We're on my Twitch. We're everywhere on Twitch. But we're also on YouTube. We're on Pietro's YouTube and Tushi's YouTube. Not on my YouTube because I don't know. I feel like streaming on my YouTube for some reason messes it up. But I gotta figure that out. Okay, a4. Decent move from his opponent. Now just play a5. Oh, instantly, as I said it, Tushar can read our minds. He is like the fishy himself, bro. He is doing amazing. Let's go. How come Tushi and Pietro are in the same tournament? So this is part of the Maia Chess Open. In Europe, they are playing right now, and they are both playing in the same tournament. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense. There's like multiple players in the tournament, and they're both in this one. So yeah, and they're both doing kind of like the road to champ together. They're both trying to get a title, and they're kind of collabing on this one. So I'm commentating on both games. I've never commentated on 2 games at once before. Kind of crazy, but we're chilling. We're chilling. We're having fun here. We're keeping the vibes up, keeping the energy up. We've been streaming for over 2.5 hours, by the way. 2.5 hours. Title like CM? Yeah, CM is a FIDE title. That's the first one they're going for. I don't think either of them are FIDE CM right now. Did he beat you with the Bong Cloud? No. He did not play the Bong Cloud against me. But I would have punished him for playing the Bong Cloud. We would have fried the Bong Cloud. I did play against Tushar. I've never played against Pietro. Never played against him. But these are the boys, bro. These are the boys. I love these guys. Do you play FIDE tournaments? I usually play USCF, so my FIDE is a little bit lower. My FIDE is like 1900, but I mean, it's still not, I wouldn't say it's that bad. But all right, Tushar has played a move. Actually, sorry, his opponent has played queen to b5. But yeah, I usually play USCF tournaments. Queen b5 is on the board. Do you play classical? Yeah. I'm trying to get into it more. It's obviously tough right now because I'm in college. So playing tournaments is tough because it's hard to commit like a whole weekend to like a tournament and traveling and stuff. It is expensive. But I have been trying to play like a decent bit. I played last weekend and I have another tournament next weekend. Rook f7. I like this move from Tushar. Doubling the rooks. Getting the attack ready, maybe sacrificing some juicers here. We're going to get into a phenomenal position. He's just better, bro. He's better, and he's up 30 minutes on the clock. I love it, bro. Tushar, he's in cruise control. Check him out on the camera, bro. He's just, like, chilling, bro. He's got his arms crossed. He's chilling. Big chilling. Big chilling. Big chilling. Rion KN2, shout out to you, bro. What's up? What's up? What's up? I play tournaments 1600 USCF, which is pretty bad, but I'm trying. Nah, bro, that's not bad at all. 1600 is very solid. And keep going, bro. You're just getting started. You still got everything ahead of you. Candidate Master, Chick Magnet. Oh, Nightbot, W. W Nightbot right there. We love that. All right, Tushar has a phenomenal position. He's trying to turn his opponent into a grand dummy here. And let's see. Pietro's thinking, bro. Pietro, take your time, bro. Don't be like Tushar here. Tushar is cruising, but he missed a win. He did miss a win. Don't miss your win, bro. Just put one of your rooks on e8. That is the winning idea. Here, let me even draw the arrow so that we know. This is the best move. Either one of these rooks to e8. Either one of these rooks to e8 and he's winning. Either one of them. I like Tushar's position, though. Rook f7 is phenomenal. His opponent just played c3 and got up from the board. Wow. Pawn to c3 is, I don't know what that does. I can't lie. Like, it just, like, there's no pieces going here. Just play rook f8. Like, this is easy. Bro, his opponent has less than 10 minutes on the clock, and he's getting up. And he's getting up, yo. I don't know about that. Tushar's low-key chill? Yeah, he is a chill guy. I never said he wasn't. Never said he wasn't. Rook AF8. What did you major in? I'm still in college, so I'm majoring in finance right now. Majoring in finance, still finishing. I just finished my sophomore year, so I got 2 years left. Could graduate a year early with my credits, but we'll see. We'll see what life has in store. You know what I mean? Rook sack incoming. I can feel it, bro. I can feel it. You know, he had a chance to rook sack, bro. Oh, sorry. We went all the way back. Let's go to the rook sack. Right here, bro. Right here, Tushar could have sacrificed the rook. And after pawn takes, he could have sacrificed the knight. Best move. Because now queen gets in. And after bishop here. Wait, is this the line? It's the right. Oh, no. The point is rook takes. Pawn takes knight here. That is the idea. Because they can't take our knight because of knight f3. And if they defend, only move. Now you play knight h2. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's the win. That is the win right there, boys. That is the win. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, but he didn't. No, Pietro! Pietro! Guys, I called it. Guys, dude, I actually just, bro. Oh, I know Pietro too well, bro. Queen e2 is a bad move. Guys, his advantage is gone, bro. I knew it, right? No! Pietro, you're killing me, bro. Queen e2, it makes so much sense, right? Like, the king should not be safe here. But it just is, bro. Like, I don't know what he's calculating. Like, queen e3, king takes g4. He probably has, like, some kind of draw here. But, like, bro, like, they're like, you can't ever check because of this queen. My nerves are on the edge of a cliff, bro. Right, dude? Oh, he had it, bro. He went from plus 2.5 to equal. Oh, no. Rip in the chat, bro. Rip in the chat. Rip in the chat. Knight h2 was very difficult. Yeah. Tushar's line was very difficult. Also, Pietro's line's also difficult. Like, queen e2 is so natural. But sometimes you have to believe, bro. You have to believe in your attack. It would have been better. Russian school of chess. My good friend Bear would have played correct move. Yes, he would have sacrificed all pieces. Checkmate. Gone home by now. Cracked a beer probably. Who knows? But these guys, it's right. It's right. They're still better. Tushar's way better, by the way. Tushar's completely winning. But Pietro, bro. Pietro, this is tough, bro. What's Pietro's Twitch? Yeah, he has Twitch. It's probably linked in on his YouTube channel. Just find his YouTube channel, it'll be linked there. We are live on his Twitch too. So if you just go to Twitch and search Pietro, you'll be there. Not beer, but vodka. Yeah, you're probably right. Why is no one else writing anything in the chat, bro? What are you talking about, bro? There's so many people writing in the chat right now. I mean, it depends what chat you're in, because I see all the chats combined. That's why. What college do you go to? I go to Rutgers. I sometimes wear the hoodie in my videos, so I don't really mind. I go to Rutgers in New Jersey. That is why. That is why. Pietro folded under zero pressure. I can't relate. Never been in a classical tournament. Nah, bro. Dude, first of all, guys, no hating on these guys. Like, these guys, first of all, are the GOATs. They're so funny. They're awesome. They are the nicest people in the world. Second of all, you guys don't know how hard these tournaments are. Some of you do. Some of you will understand. But, like, yo, you can't say somebody folded with zero pressure. There's so much pressure here, by the way. He knows that hundreds, if not thousands of people are watching this game. And that is pressure in itself. Trying to find the best moves in chess at a tournament with nobody watching is already hard enough. So no hating on him, bro. No hating on either of these guys. They're the best, bro. Even if they lose, yo, they're going to analyze. They're going to learn from it. Chess isn't about winning every game, bro. That's not what chess is about. Chess is about learning from your mistakes, becoming a better player, becoming a better person. So yeah, don't say stuff like that, bro. That is just unnecessary, bro. All right. Tushar has played Rook F8 as predicted. He's doubling and he is doing phenomenal. Let's go. His Twitch is literally just Pietro checkmate, bro. Like no space. Yeah. How old are you? I'm 20 years old. 20 years old. My good friend Bear would play rook b8 instead of queen e2. Yeah. He wouldn't even think about it. My good friend Bear, he would have already checkmated. That's the thing. My good friend Bear would have already been home by now with a win in his back pocket. Don't even worry. So yeah, rook takes f3 is probably on the agenda. Like, what happens if just a random move? Ah, yeah, rook takes f3. Woohoo! So now we are threatening to sacrifice the rook, like Gotham Chess loves. Our good friend Gotham Chess. Let's go. Make sure you guys stay hydrated, guys, in case you guys are watching the stream for a while. Super important. How many moves have been played in Tushi's game? 25. 25. My prediction was off. At like move like 15, I said that Tushi would win in the next 10 moves. And he had a chance to win in the next 10 moves. But he did not choose the right order. This was not the way. But he's still winning. So I guess in hindsight it doesn't matter, but yo, I'm a message him. I'm gonna be like, yo, you had an insane win. He's gonna see it himself too. All right, Pietro played bishop h5. It's just not the right idea, though. Because, like, he wants to go queen g4, but, like, so what? King f2. For example, rook he1, queen g4, king f2. Like, what's the big idea? Like, now you play... You gotta get... This rook is horrible, by the way. Just sacrifice this pawn. I would give up this pawn in a heartbeat, bro. Rook... Either here or here. It's gotta be the idea. Something like that. But, like, look, this is equal now, bro. He was completely winning before. Completely winning before. But it's all right. It's all right. Pietro, we still believe in you, bro. We know you will, you'll make us proud. Where are you from? The U.S. Yo, we got a flash flood warning, bro. That does not sound good. We got a flash flood warning where I'm at, so, yeah. We're making the best with what we got here, boys. We are getting ready to sacrifice the rook. Yeah, we are. We're also like -3 here. The only move that would like stop us from sacrificing the rook is rook d3. So let's hope the opponent does not play rook d3, because then Tushi should not sacrifice the rook. Any other move, basically, even here we're sacrificing the rook. Woo! Look at this, because he can't take because of this. Woo, 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 woo. Phenomenal. I love it. I love it, bro. I love it. How's their rating going up or down? I think Pietro's probably staying the same because he's 3 out of 6 right now. So the rest of the tournament really will change everything. And Tushar, I'm assuming, is going up slightly, but he is the favorite in this tournament. He is like higher rated. And so I see his opponent has played a move. Let's see what the opponent is cooking up. You have a really good Russian accent. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bear says thank you. Pietro's losing 10 points. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, if his previous opponents were lower rated, then yeah. But he can still turn it around. He can definitely turn it around. All right, let's see what his opponent is about to play. I feel like Tushar's game is about to have a move update. Yeah, Pietro's position is equal. Rook to d3. No! Now no rook sack. And then Tushar plays h5 instantly. Bro, he is not even thinking, bro. He is just like... He's just going. He's just going. I think he was going to sacrifice the rook if rook d3 wasn't played. But now he's just going to... He just keeps improving his position. He can even push this. Weaken White's defense, and then it's over. I like how Tushar's playing a lot. He's cooking. He's frying the chicken. The game is called chess. I mean, I'm assuming if you guys are watching this, you know that, but you're playing checkers, I'm playing chess. That's what I'll say. No rook sack, bro. I know. I want a rook sack too, guys. It's coming. It's coming soon. It's coming home. What's up? What's up? What's good, bro? What's good, guys, in the chat? How's it going? What's your rating? Like 2150 over the board, like USCF, and then on chess.com, like 2400 is my peak, like 2450, something like that. Fry the chicken, Tushi. Go. Yeah, let's do it. He's playing the dumb shenanigans. Yeah. A lot of dumb shenanigans here from his opponent. Tushi had a chance to sacrifice the rook. He's also gonna say that he missed it, but yeah. Okay, Pietro's opponent has played h3. Makes sense, stopping queen g4. I mean, I still like bringing the rooks, bro. I still like bringing the rooks. Why can't you sack and go because I think if rook takes f3, it's just rook takes f3. And now the rook is defending. I mean, actually, this is still winning. Like, this is winning. This would have been winning for... Oh, so he could have sacked the rook. Yeah, he missed it again, bro. He could have sacrificed the rook there. Bro, for the culture, bro. For the content. He missed it twice. Lock in. This is the way. Yes, this is the way. And they did not find it, unfortunately. All right, let's check out Pietro's game. Best move, rook f8. I like this. Just attack the queen, attack the pawn. After the queen moves, rook bd8, bro. Now you take advantage of this queen being misplaced. Only move, by the way, queen f2. And then you're actually, I mean, you could go for this, which is like better. Not even takes, b6. Knight a4, maybe take this. And Pietro would be slightly better, but bro, he was way better before. So we will see. We will see. Bro, Tushar's opponent has 1:40 seconds. 1:40 seconds. Yo. Push the teddy bear. Why are we pushing the teddy bear? Yo, Tushar's opponent has a minute on the clock, guys. This game is ending very soon. I'm predicting it. I think the rook sack is coming. The rook sack is inevitable. King f1. Wow. Yo, rook takes. Come on. Tushar. Sacrifice the rook. Let's do it. Let's see it. It's the best move. Please. 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 He's going to get flagged. Yeah, he low-key might. I think at move 40, they get an extra 30 minutes. But he still has, like 13 more moves to make. 12, 13 more moves. So, he's still got a long way to go. No, not H4. I mean, H4 is good, too. Like, he's just going to play H3 and then take. But, like, bro, sacrifice the rook. Sacrifice the rook. If he sacks, I'll chew 10 pieces of gum at the same time. Yo, why? Who is watching on YouTube? Me? Alright, his opponent is making a move, I believe. Probably, like, I don't even know what he plays here. Probably, like, some knight move back. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. Critical moment for Tushar. I mean, he is completely winning. His opponent has no time. But will he be able to win it? Hey, Pollock Thacker 5116. What's up? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, we were right. Knight D to G1. Now we can sacrifice the knight. Because after knight takes, rook takes F2, king here, we just go queen G5, bro. It's like, it's time to resign, bro. It is time to resign. It is time to resign for his opponent. Rook F4. Yo, Tushar, stop. Yo, he's playing like a scaredy cat. Yo, lock in, bro. Just sack something. Sack the knight. Sack the rook. Push the pawn. Sack something, yo. All the sacks, like, basically work, bro. Dude, we've been begging for him to sacrifice the rook for, like, the past 5 moves. And it worked. It worked, like, almost every time. Look, rook F4 is still winning. It is still winning. But they're kind of hard to see, not going to lie. The thing is, bro. Oh, whoops. We went back. Let's flip that. All right, we're here. But his opponent just played knight H3. Okay, we could take this. Rook takes F3 is still the 3rd best move. Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. But yeah, I would just take this. They are hard to see, but bro, his opponent has 40 seconds. He has 35 minutes, bro. Just think for like a minute or two, bro. He'll be able to see this rook sack. In like 2 minutes, he can calculate it. 2 minutes is all he needs, bro. Is this with increment? I think no. I think his opponent might just be fried. Sack the rook, Tushi. Get the cookie. Get the cookie. Dude, why is he not sacrificing? I know. I know. Rook takes E4. Yo, let's zoom in. Let's zoom in on this board. Yeah, we can't see the clock, unfortunately, from the camera angle I was given. But, yeah. Bro, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Yo. Yo, make a move. Yo. By the way, Pietro's made the best move. Knight D2. Okay. Oh, yeah, there is increment, guys. He got 30 extra seconds after that move. Now, what are the best moves here? Yo, rook E3 looks nice. Not really sacrificing the rook, but, like, that'd be a nice trade. Bishop D7 is good, attacking the queen. D5 is good. I like rook E3 a lot. I'd probably play rook E3. Because you can maybe sack the rook and go here. Yo, but he's making it so much harder than it had to be, bro. Pietro rook E8. Phenomenal move. Let's go. We're locked in. We're hype. I thought there was a sack. Yo, even this works, bro. Knight takes. Rook EF4. This looks good. But, like, here you go, E4. Winning. Rook F3. H3. Oh, yo. Knight sack works, bro. Knight takes F2. Come on. This is the move that I want to see. Knight takes F2. Yo, that was a W comment from the guy. Well done. Risk it for the biscuit, yo. Risk it for the biscuit. Come on. Risk it for the biscuit. Tushi. Sacrifice the knight. Come on. Come on. Don't be scared. Don't be a scaredy cat. Come on. Bro, yeah, bro, he has 35 minutes. Just think. Think for 2 minutes and find knight takes f2. Pietro's opponent is deep in thought, too. He's also under 10 minutes now. Very, very interesting. Tushi, now or never. Sacrifice the knight. I mean, okay. He's low-key had this sacrifice, like, either the knight or the rook for, like, the past 10 moves, bro. I swear. But this guy, bro, he's playing such positional chess. This is so unlike Tushi, bro. This guy loves to sacrifice. Bro's gotta start watching some more witty alien videos. He's gotta see these sacks, bro. Brilliant! He's gotta see it. Knight takes f2, bro. Rook e3 is the best move, but like, knight takes f2, bro. Just sack it, bro. For the boys. For the chat, bro. For the chat. Let's do it. Come on. Did Tushar bong cloud today? Yeah. Always. He always bong clouds. Always. He's locked in. He'll be so angry after posting the video. I mean, if he wins, I don't think he's going to be angry. But, like, bro, for missing these tactics, yeah, a little bit, bro. He's going to be like, what? Yo, there was one point where he could have sacrificed the rook and the knight in the same line. It was actually so beautiful. Actually so beautiful. If you take, are you sacrificing the rook after? Nah. Nah, this is a draw now. You're playing rook here. That's the point. Because now it's pinned. Rook f3, you play h3. Whoo! Attacking this. If he takes, h takes g2, king takes g2, queen g5 check. We don't even take this. King f1, queen takes f4. We're attacking this, It's basically game over. Basically game over if this happens. I see the vision. I see the vision too. How many rounds are there? There's 2 more rounds after this. So this is round 7. It's a 9-round tournament. Yo, we've been streaming for almost 3 hours. Okay, his opponent goes queen c3. Pietro's opponent has blundered. Pietro's opponent has blundered. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see. What can he do now? Bro, rook bca, bro. Just pin the knight. Pin the knight, and he is minus 1.8. How do you defend this? Because if you go like queen b4, bang, queen e3 check. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, pin the tail on the donkey. Pin the tail on the donkey, my good friend Pietro. Yo, Pietro's winning. Pietro is winning, bro. This is such an easy move, too. Because, like, you're just starting b6. Like, you're just, like, it's just good. Come on. Come on. The boys are doing well. The boys are locked in. Let's go. Let's go. We are supporting Tushar and Pietro today, and they are doing phenomenal. Both positions are winning. Will they find it? Let me know. 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 Pietro's on 3 out of 6. Tushar's on 4.5 out of 6. Who do you think's going to win the tournament? I mean, Tushi has a very good shot of winning this. Pietro's going to be tough. At 3 out of 6, if he wins every other game, he'd be 6 out of 9. I don't think that's enough to win the tournament. If Tushar wins every game, 7.5 out of 9, very possible he wins the tournament. Very possible. But he's got to win every game, basically. For first place. If he wants like third place, 7. 6.5 might even get it. Hey, ZJ Termination. Shout out to you. What's up? From my Twitch channel. Let's go. We're hype. We are commentating today on Pietro and Tushar's game. Pietro takes the seed. His opponent shows him he played queen c3. It's actually a mistake. And yeah, rook b to c8 is the best move there. Rook b to c8. Will he find it? Stay tuned and find out. Yo, big news. I scored 5 out of 5 last weekend. Classical tournament, crossed over 1800 USCF. Let's go. That's phenomenal. That's a W right there. I love that. 5 out of 5. Phenomenal, bro. You deserve it. That's awesome. Shout out to you. ZJ Termination. Let's go. You're on fire, bro. Keep it up. Feeling Chessy, thank you for the commentary. You're really hyped. I love the energy. Bro, I appreciate it, bro. I'm trying my best, yo. We're 3 hours in, and I'm still trying to keep it up. Keep up the positivity. Keep up the good work. Hey, Gatik, what's up? Hello, how's it going? In the Twitch chat. H5 in Pietro. Nah, Pietro's best move, Rook BC8. Tushar's actually thinking, bro. I think he's considering knight takes F2. I think he's thinking about it. Yo, I think you guys are in different Twitch chats. Feeling Chessy, he's in my Twitch chat. I think you're in either Pietro's or Tushar, so he can't see your message, but he's saying, what tourney was it? I like the video of you and Tushi. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was a good battle. We might have a rematch at some point. Might have a rematch. That was a couple months ago. What is the rating of Tushi's opponent? 1812. 1812. I wish I had the guts to play USCF. I'm scared my rating is too low online. Bro, just do it. Just have fun, bro. Who cares? If you lose every game, you don't actually lose every game. You learn. You either win or you learn, bro. And even if you win, you can still learn. So, like, bro, chess is all about just having fun. Bro, if you're having fun playing, that's the most important part. Okay, Tushi, stop being a scaredy cat. Sacrifice the knight. Bro played queen f7. Bro is trying to, like, is he trying to, like, sack the queen or something? Like, what is my guy trying to do? Tushi, you're winning, bro. You're winning, but you should have won, like, 10 moves ago. You should have ended this game 10 moves ago. It's been a good while since you last streamed. Yeah, it's been tough, yo. I've been a bit busy this summer doing some other stuff. So yeah, haven't been on the streaming grind. Trying to get back on it at some point, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Because I don't want to like start streaming and then not be consistent. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, been busy. Rook f3. Yo, wait. Bro, knight h2. Good game. Knight h2, good game. What if he sacks the queen? Ah, then he's losing. Okay. Never mind. We won't sack the queen. Tushi played knight h2. It's over. Let's go. Tushi is completely winning now. Yo, it's like it's time to resign. His opponent can't even play king e2. Like, king g1, knight takes f3. I don't even know. Knight takes f3. You just lose. Even more material. It's over, guys. Tushi is just winning. Apparently, queen f7 was a brilliant move, by the way, guys. Tushi played a brilliant move. Even though I wanted knight takes f2, personally, selfishly. Queen f7 is apparently a brilliant move. Oh, because I think bishop c4 was coming. He takes the rook. This game is ending. And I see Pietro has played the best move. Yo, we're hyped, bro. The boys are doing great. Yo, Tushar's completely winning. Pietro is also winning now. Let's go for the boys. Have you been active on TikTok? Yeah. I've been posting. We hit 100K on TikTok. We hit 100K on TikTok last week. We are so hyped. We hit 100K. So anybody who follows my TikTok, I really appreciate you guys. Love all the support that we've been getting recently. Let's go. Tushar is winning. Bishop takes h3. If pawn takes h3, we will take the knight. We are just winning, bro. It's time to resign, bro. It's time to wrap it up. And his opponent resigns. Tushar gets the dub. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. W Tushar in the chat. Let's go. Big dubs from the boy. Let's go. They're assigning each other's score sheets. It is over. Why is it over? Because after you take the bishop, we're just taking the knight, and we're up a rook. They have a queen and a rook. We have 2 rooks and a queen, and that's the least of White's problems. This is, like, over, bro. We can also just maybe even sack this. Oh, we can sacrifice the rook for mate. Let's see this real quick. And then rook f3, and it's over. By the way, this would have been the end of the game if his opponent did not resign. Dude, we could have still had a rook sack. Tushar, unfortunately, did not sacrifice the rook. I was looking for a rook sack, buddy. I was looking for a rook sack. Once he watches this, bro, he's going to be upset, bro. He had such a beautiful opportunity earlier in the game. Right here, bro. Right here. Rook takes f3. Oh, not rook f4. Oh, no. Where'd it go? Ah, let's go back. Right there. Yo, rook takes f3. Rook takes f3, G takes f3, just to summarize. Knight d4, still W Tushi, but look at this. This is beautiful because they can't take the knight because knight f3 wins the queen. And then we're also winning the bishop or the rook. And if they play bishop e2, only move to survive, we sacrifice the knight. Whoo! Beautiful. Because after king takes, queen h4 check, bishop h3. And now the whole point is, if they move, for example, here, we're playing rook f8, and they can't do anything. Because our idea is to go rook f4, queen g5 check, queen g2 mate. And he would have won. It's literally mate in 7. This was much better. All right, we are going to switch over to... Yeah, 2-1, big dubs for the boys. We are going to switch over to Pietro's game. His opponent just played queen a3. Now, how do we win this? How do we win this? This is actually a good move from his opponent, in my opinion. Like, practically. Because, like, queen here does not work. So, we can't win this knight yet. And we can't really play b6. He'll probably take. The best move here is rook e d8. Why? Because, for example, if they just defend the knight, our idea is now to go b6. If knight takes a6, we go rook d3. And we win this queen. But can we even take? Because this guy's hanging. Oh, we play rook takes c1. And after rook takes c1, wow, we don't even take the queen. We play h6. Wow. What a line. Okay, that is very engine line, though. He's probably not going to play that. But I do like rook d8. Like, this is just makes a lot of sense. This makes a lot of sense. Good job without cussing and stuff. Yeah. Family friendly, guys. I'm a family friendly YouTuber, family friendly streamer. Of course. Rook e8 is a phenomenal move. Phenomenal move. Because we're gonna threaten rook to d3. That is the idea. Sometimes the threat is greater than the execution. And we'll get a very good position. What else can we do here? g5. Still a good move. Not amazing, because if they take, rook e5. That is the big idea. So g5 is very creative. That is a move that I just saw that I would like. It's not the best move. Obviously, rook d8, I mean, I think just makes a lot of sense. Like, how do you defend? You're probably going to go here. And now just like rook d2. I think this is the plan. This is the plan. If Pietro's a man with a plan, because now his back rank's not cooked. So b6, we don't have to play that. And after rook g1, it's still asking for b6. I kind of like, bro, I like, nah, g5 is bad. G5 is bad. Just play h6. Now we can threaten b6 and like queen d3. Or sorry, rook d3 winning the queen. Those are the ideas. What time control is this? 90 minutes. So Pietro's opponent, let's go back to the live board. He plays rook c6. Not the best move, but I kind of like it. Not the best move. It says a mistake, but rook g6, big threat. I like big threats. Big threats for the boys. His opponent has less than 5 minutes now. He still has over 12 minutes. I like how he is managing his clock. Pietro's doing great. I think this is a good practical move. If you don't see rook d8, rook c6 is a good practical move. Because I think f5 is likely to be played, which is a mistake. And now we have like queen d2, which threatens to go queen g5 or queen d6, attacking this. So, very interesting position. The best move here is king h2. And after king h2, queen f2 looks good. Attacking the pawn and attacking the knight. They have to kind of just give this pawn up. But again, Pietro's just better here. We don't want to trade, and we just have a good position. So let's see. It looks like his opponent's played a move. His opponent has played the best move. His opponent has played the best move. Put it on a single board. Do you guys want me to change the layout? You guys want me to change the layout? I can change the layout. Let me change it, because Tushar's game is done, so let's, you guys are right. Let's change that. Single board. Yeah, you're right. This is just Pietro's game left, boys. Tushar already took the dub for the boys. Already got a dub. Hey, Temple Lion, I'm a huge fan. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're the GOAT. All right. This is the position. We made it a little bit bigger. Now we're only focused on Pietro's game. So let's lock in and look at this. Oh, wait. I accidentally made that too big. There we go. Now we're back. All right. What is the idea? I like queen f2 a lot. Is this good? Do you guys like this? Do you guys like this setup? W setup? This is better? Let me know. All right, queen f2 looks like a phenomenal position because we are threatening that knight and we are threatening that pawn on f4. So we are winning the pawn back that we are down. I like Russian School of Chess. Thank you so much. Much love from Russian School of Chess. We're not in endgame yet, so we're not going to pull out Russian School of Chess. But Bersa subscribe. Bersa subscribe. All right, somebody is spamming, so we are going to have to time out. My good friend Bear. My good friend Bear. Yes, creator of the Arabian Ninja. Thank you so much for shouting out my good friend Bear. W setup. Awesome. All right. And now, basically, like, the reason I wanted to go rook here earlier was to go rook d2. Then this position would be absolutely phenomenal. Here, the best move is either b6 or queen f2. Why b6? Because I don't care about my pawn. Let him have the pawn. We're going rook c2. A pawn is only a pawn. But checkmate ends the game. So let's see what Pietro decides. Pietro is thinking here. Pietro is thinking here. And we will see what he decides to do. Tushi got the dub already, guys. Tushi got the dub. Now we are supporting Pietro. Let's see what Pietro does. Best commentator, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate the kind words, yo. Everybody that's been watching today, you guys are W chat, bro. W chat, you guys are the best fan base in the world. Whether you support me, whether you support Pietro, whether you support Tushar, yo, we love you guys. We're here to support all the guys, all the boys, and the girls that love playing chess too. We're just like one big family. You know what I mean? Rook g6. Not the best move, boys. Not the best move. He is threatening checkmate. I like it, but like, what's the plan after rook g1? Now this knight's not under attack. That's why you were supposed to attack this knight with this rook and bring this rook somehow. I don't love it. I don't love it, boys. I don't love it. And his opponent plays rook hg1. Now it's equal again. Pietro, stop throwing. Your puzzles helped me reach 320. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, rook to g1. Now, I don't like queen f2 as much. It's, like, easy to defend now. Because, like, now f5 attacks this rook, and where are you going? You can't go here. You have to, like, go back. But now we just wasted a move. So you never really want to, do that. So we will see. We will see. We will see. We will see what happens in this position. I don't know. The best moves here, according to the engine, are either to go back, which is like, bro, why? Why did we go rook g6? Or to play h6. That's also like a pretty decent position. So those are the options here. Those are the options here. B6 is interesting for sure, because after the knight moves, wow. If he plays knight takes a6, then we play queen 64, we're better. I like this actually idea. I like b6 because white's only move here to keep the edge, or to keep equality, is f5. And now we play rook g5, and after, you know, knight takes a6, we're still better. If knight d3, why not takes? Then rook e1. That's the whole idea. I am moving on the board, guys. I am moving on the board. Rook to d8 has been played. A little bit late. A little bit late. I like rook d8. The idea is good. To go rook d2 and just absolutely demolish this guy. But he should have done it earlier. He should have done it earlier, boys. Because if he had played this move earlier, he would have already had this attack without white kind of surviving. Now white has a chance to play f5. And I don't love it after f5. Ooh, but his opponent plays rook a to e1, attacking the queen. Bro, what if we just play queen f2? Bro, queen f2 is fine. Queen d2 is also good according to the engine, but I don't love it because I want to bring my rook. I don't love it. After b6, knight takes a6. Yeah, rook 8 isn't crushing because of f5. And, like, I can't really take this guy yet because after rook c6, he just starts attacking my queen. And if I just keep trying to attack, he has rook c1 attacking this. So he can keep attacking my queen. That's why it's not worth it taking this, because eventually he has some back rank ideas. So we're never going to actually take that. We want to attack, bro. I'd rather he take and we take pawns in the center. That's why. Good question, though. Let's see what Pietro decides here. It is equal. It is equal, guys. ZJ Termination just said he got to above 1800 in his last tournament, so phenomenal. Feeling Chessy is asking what your rating is. What move are they on? They are on move 29. This was the 29th move in the game. And you could clearly see they're thinking. Somebody is watching the game too, as we can see in the background. Very interesting. Pietro has 8 minutes. His opponent has a little bit under 5 minutes. We will see what happens. Definitely getting into the tense moments in the game. We'll see what happens here. We will see what happens here. Is Rook takes G2 just losing? Let's check it out. Rook takes G2. Yeah, Rook takes G2. Queen takes. And apparently here, there's a winning move. Knight E6. Wow. His opponent would have this because if you take Queen E7, and you're cooked. And it's game over, Gopher. It's over. Wow. Knight E6 is beautiful. Attacking the Rook and threatening this in like 100 different ways. That is phenomenal. So yeah, do not play Rook takes G2. Rook takes G2 is a blunder. You don't want to do that, especially when you're attacking. You want to keep the tension. You don't want to trade down into a not winning position. But he might think that he's winning a pawn. He might miss Knight E6. Very possible. Mix of nervousness and excitement about playing the U2000 section for the first time. You know, nervousness and excitement is the same feeling. Just turn that nervous energy into excitement and just think, hey, you got nothing to lose. This is your first time playing under 2000. There's absolutely no expectations. Just have fun. You either win or you learn. As I like to say, you either win or you learn. So I think his opponent has played knight. Wait, where did he just play? Rook A1. Yeah, Rook A1. And now Pietro has just played a move. Let's see if when it updates. Queen to C2, not the best move. I like Queen F2 a little bit better because Queen C2 is not really threatening anything. Like, why are we putting this on C2? I guess we're attacking this, and then we're going to lead with the Rook. But I'm curious what his plan is after F5. Like, where do we put this guy? I mean, we could go Rook C6, but this just feels like the old position we had in, like, a little bit of a, a little bit of a worse version. So yeah, apparently F5 here is better for white. White can take the initiative here. White can take the initiative here with F5. Welcome everybody that is here in all the different chats, no matter where you are watching from. We are getting into the final, maybe final moments, unless they have, unless they reach the time control of Pietro's game. His opponent is slightly better, but, he does have a big attack. Oh, Queen C3 is a mistake, but it does kind of force a queen trade. That's the thing. This is like one of those positions where it's like Pietro can make a draw, but he's not better anymore, bro. He was much better earlier. Instead of Rook G6, bro. Instead of Rook C6, just play Rook ED8, and now your Rook's getting in. Like, he was -2 here. Similar position, but now this is threatened. The Rook is coming in. B6 is now a huge threat because then we're threatening to play Rook D3. That was the way. That was the way, ladies and gentlemen. And now after Queen C3, like, I don't see what, like... I mean, this is just fine for white, bro. Like, he is up a pawn, and I see that you're going to win this one, but, like, just give this up and play E5. And now white is better here. White is better here. I don't love it from Pietro. I don't love it. I do not love this position, but we're going to believe. We're always going to believe in our guy. We are always going to believe him. Let's see what happens. It looks like he is thinking. And now he is about to make a move. Rook to D2. Wow. He's just going all in. So his opponent is probably going to take. And he does. And the thing is, after rook takes c2, white is just better because of his center. He is completely advantageous because he's up a pawn. He is going to lose one of these pawns, but like he has these pawns that are just going to roll down the board. And I don't know, strategically, Pietro is worse. This is almost getting to Russian School of Chess endgame style. So this position is getting a little bit worse. I can't lie. Who is winning? Pietro's opponent is slightly better here. But Tushar did win. So Tushi is on 5.5 out of 7. That is a good thing, though. That is a good thing. I think his opponent just played a move. So let's see what happens. W for Tushi. Big dub. What is his opponent going to play with 3 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock? What is he going to play? What is the plan? What is the idea here? No move on the board just yet. It looks like his opponent is reaching for a move. I'm going to try and see on the camera what the move is. It looks like he was reaching for one of the pawns, though, which I think either of these moves are good. F5 is the best move, though. F5 is the best move for sure. Knight d3 is not that good because now bishop f3. Let's see what's being played. Wow. That is a mistake. Rook to c1 gives Pietro a tactic, but unfortunately it only gives a draw, but Rook G takes G2. Because after Rook takes G2, now you take on C1. And now he won a pawn, so the position is equal. And you can't take this because Bishop F3 is coming. And so, Pietro, will he find the tactic? It is kind of a hard tactic, but the whole point is you're distracting this Rook and you're winning a pawn. Will he find it with 5 minutes on the clock? Fools will reside. Wise players might make a draw. But only a true genius can win this position. Will he find it? Will he find it, ladies and gentlemen? Tushar already won. Tushar already won like 20, 30 minutes ago. Big W for Tushar. He'll find it. I believe. I believe in my guy Pietro. I believe. All those tactics he's done, they gotta come in handy here, brother. Come on. Come on. You got this, my friend. True genius is Stockfish? Nah, the true genius is the guy who smiles. That's the true genius. Because you gotta just have fun. That's the most important part. No! I can already see on the board what he played. No! He played Rook takes B2. No! Pietro! I think he's losing now. Oh. Oh no. Bro, knight d3. Knight d3. He's losing. Pietro, no! Knight d3, chat! Knight d3 attacking the rook and threatening back rank. No, he's about to get back ranked. No, he blundered. No, no, no. Knight d3, his opponent found it. No, chat. Chat, he's losing. No. Oh, boys. Oh, boys, it's cooked. It's cooked. He just lost his rook. He just lost his rook. No, Pietro, that's so tragic. He went from a losing position in the opening to coming back into a winning position. And now this is losing, unfortunately. No. Pietro. What a tactic from his opponent, though. But, yeah, Pietro's looking at the camera, bro. He knows he blundered. No. Rip in the chat. Rip in the chat. Guys. Yeah, it's over. Like, that's the thing. There's nothing here. Because, like, either you lose your rook or it's back ring. The best move, according to the engine here, is h6. Which just... You're just down a rook. Brutal, guys. Brutal, brutal, brutal. But that's chess, you know? That's why we learn from it, guys. Pietro's going to learn from this. Don't even worry. He's going to analyze the game, maybe with Tushy, and he's going to learn from it. He had a win. He had a win earlier. I'm not going to go back just because this might be the end. He might resign right now. Actually, we'll go back. Why not? A little bit earlier. Here, don't rush with queen e2. He's -2 if you just play rook e8. Why? Because if you defend this knight now, we play rook c8. And after b4, we just win. We win a piece. Bang. If he goes here, we block this queen from defending the knight, and we win. Queen d4, b6 again. Why? Because after they move, we go rook d8, and now we're coming in. Now we're coming in hot. Now we're coming in hot. So this is how he could have won the game. And then he had another chance later. He had another chance later. Rook c8. He was completely winning here. Just play rook d8 and b6 and rook d3 and it's over. I wouldn't say he played too fast, bro. He was actually thinking. He just missed it. He just missed knight d3. Like, this was a draw, bro. Like, this is just equal. Completely equal if you find this one tactic. And unfortunately, he didn't find it. Right? Because now it's just equal. Knight's under attack. Bishop f3 is coming. Winning one of these pawns. It's just, yeah. It is tragic, guys, but it does happen. You know, you hate to see it happen to Pietro. We obviously all love the guy. You know. What does he play? He played a move. Let's see what move he h6. I think he's probably going to resign after knight takes b2. Yeah. Knight takes b2 is on the board. I can see it. And yeah, I think it's time to resign. His opponent knows. His opponent took a deep breath. He took a sigh. He knows. This was an intense game, guys. This was not a game where Pietro just lost. He was fighting all the way. He's still fighting. Playing rook b6, but I think it's time to resign now. I mean, never give up, but, like, he's just down a rook. There's, nah, stalemate. I mean, he might try, but this is just, yeah. This is a bit rough. I mean, I think Pietro believes in not giving up, which is good. But, yeah, at this point in the tournament, I think he's just frustrated. Like, you could see, just from the body language, he had his hand on his head. Like, he's upset for sure. I mean, it is tough, bro. It's brutal. He's been playing for 3.5 hours. And one move is the difference between him just losing the game and drawing. Tough. It is tough, but, you know, he's going to bounce back even stronger. Don't even worry. Don't even worry, guys. I believe in my guy, Pietro. A lot of love for Tushy, too. Tushy got the job done today. Tushy won. Big win from Tushy. Pietro is unfortunately going to be going down here. By the way, I think g4 just wins. This is resignable. I think if his opponent finds this, bishop is trapped, that's when you resign. Because rook b4 doesn't do anything. Yeah, his opponent plays g4. I can see by Pietro's posture, he's thinking about resigning. And 30 minutes after move 40, yeah. They still have 3 moves to go before an extra 30 minutes right now. So, maybe I don't know. If he had gotten to the extra 30 minutes, I don't think he would have blundered rook takes b2. Yeah, that's actually tragic. It is what it is, though, guys. You know, you live and you learn. You play. You don't give up. This is just an obstacle, you know. He lost against, it seems like, a young player. 1,600 FIDE, nothing to laugh about. And, you know, he's going to take it on the chin and come back even stronger. He's got 2 more games. He's just got to reset. He's just got to play some good chess. Just got to keep learning. and head up for the next tournament. B5. Okay. Probably just... I mean, you could even just take. Like, you're just up a rook. Like, just win this pawn. It's over. I mean, knight e5 is good. Bishop takes. Like, that's probably just what I would do. But we all resign in this one. Probably. Knight b6. This works too. Because now the bishop's going to get trapped and there's no way for you to attack this knight. No way to attack this knight. Yeah, but thank you guys so much for having me. Like, this has been a lot of fun. Everybody in the chat, shout out to you. You guys have been awesome. You guys have been chatting it up all day, and I've had a lot of fun commentating. I hope you guys have enjoyed my commentary too. Obviously, I was trying my best, trying to give you guys the hype, the energy, the analysis, and yeah, Pietro has lost his bishop now, just to say. But yeah, I had a lot of fun, guys. Check me out, The Tempo Lion, on all socials. I make shorts on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Just a quick little shout out, you know. Got to do a quick little plug. Also, check out Pietro Checkmate if you guys have not seen him. Sadistic Tushi as well. You guys all know. Most of you are coming from him. Yeah. Soup. Love these guys. You know, these guys are great. But yeah. Hopefully they'll bounce back. I might actually have a collab coming up with one of these guys maybe in the future. Maybe. You never know. You've been a great commentator. I appreciate that. Russ E28, shout out to you. And yeah, if they need a commentator again for another tournament, maybe I'll be back. You never know. But yeah, check out my socials, check out their socials. And we're still here. Let me know if you guys have any questions. You know, Pietro's not resigning. He's not giving up, which I'm totally for. You know, I would have probably resigned here, guys. Not gonna lie. Down a rook and a knight, I'm resigning here. But, you know, he's not giving up. And I respect that. I respect that. You need to commentate for Bear. My good friend Bear, yes. He loves to play chess, of course. Watching this mid-tilt is so relatable. Dude, I feel you. I feel you. Everyone's been here, bro. Where Pietro is right now, everybody's been here. Drawn position, you're sitting there, and one blunder that you just miss, and you wish you could go back and just play a different move, but he can't. It happens, you know? It happens. And I think he's probably playing this on because his opponent's a little bit younger. He might miss something. If I'm his opponent, bro, like, you just got to go for checkmate here. Like, just go for this. And that's just over. Maybe defend this. Like, knight here. And after rook here, you go here, sack the knight. And then there's no way to defend checkmate. That would be how I would finish this game. See, the thing is, like, his opponent doesn't even have to finish it. Oh, he actually played this. Wow. Let's go. Defending the pawn. He still has stalemate chances. The thing is, he has so many pawns on the board. Like, he has to give up these pawns. Like, how do you give them up? If I was his opponent, I'm just not taking them. I'm just going here and going for mate. I'm going for mate, 100%. Not this tournament. I won't be back this tournament because they already have 2 other commentators. And there's only 2 rounds left, so. But I was here for round number 7, lucky number 7. And yeah, we had a lot of fun today. You know, I like seeing different perspectives, different commentators, stuff like that. Obviously, we're sad that Pietro's losing, but on the upside, Tushi won with the Bon Cloud again. The GOAT. And yeah. Ooh, knight f6. Oh, what a move. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Knight f6. Pawn takes. Rook here. Check it out. Check it out. That would be savage if his opponent played that. That would be savage. He played rook d8, which is smart. Now he's basically just saying, I'm going to win your rook. Which is smart too. But like knight f6 is such like a savage move, guys. Dude, that is honestly phenomenal. His opponent won't let him stalemate. Probably not. But he's not resigning.
He's going here. Again, knight f6 still works. Knight e7 is interesting too, just to go rook g8 and take. Bro, just like this works too. That's what I would do. If I didn't see knight f6. If I didn't see knight f6, I'm just going here and just taking every pawn and winning. He still hasn't resigned yet. He's still playing. He's still locked in. Stalemate, I guess. Maybe. Yeah, sometimes it's time to resign. I would say there's a lot of positions where you don't resign. This is one of those positions. You're down a rook and a knight, and you have no compensation. Tushar already won, bro. Guys, he's already home. He's drinking whatever drink he prefers. Milk, water, juice, soda. I don't know. And yeah, he's chilling. He's got his feet up. He's maybe he's even watching the stream. Oh, shout out to you. Great job today. Tushar, if you're watching, but you did miss a rook sack. You missed a rook sack and a knight sack, my friend. You could have done both. You could have sacrificed the rook and the knight in your game. So if you're watching, you had it, bro. You're going to see it in your video. But yeah, great job. Great job, though. Super proud. Super proud. Everybody's supporting. Everybody's hyped up. And now Pietro is... He had a chance too, bro. This is going to be good analysis. This is going to be good analysis. Sack the rookie, get the cookie. I agree. I agree. The hardest game to win is the game you've already won. Or something. Tushi 2024. Great quote. Very famous quote right there. For those of you who don't know. What is his opponent playing? Yo, I think I just saw knight f6 or knight e7. Yo, what did he play? Come on. Yes, knight f6. Yes. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't be celebrating, but I'm the type of guy who celebrates for chess. Sorry. It's not Pietro, but at least his opponent found knight f6. What a savage. Let's go. I'll take the L there, guys. My bad. I got excited because I saw knight takes f6. Sorry. I did not mean to you guys know I love Pietro. I love Pietro. He does resign though. Yeah. Rook to g7. Checkmate on the board. It is a good game. Yeah. L Temple line. I deserve that. My bad. I'm a fan of chess. Knight f6. Savage move. Game recognized game. GG, guys. GG. Thank you guys so much for watching. Pietro will be back to analyze his games. Tushi will also be back to analyze his games. Probably in a YouTube video or something. So check out those guys. Check out me as well, the Temple Lion. Obviously, a lot of love in the chat today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. W chat. W Tushi for winning. W Pietro, he gave it his best shot. And yeah. Peace out. Have a great day. Love you guys. Peace.